say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Some Random Guy Speaks. I'm your host, Tony Love. You know, I know it's been a few days since I did a live stream. I was trying to do a video. That didn't work out so well, so I'm going to do the live stream, then I'm going to do the video. But welcome you guys to the chat. We're going to be talking about Trump and the golden age, you know, so we're going to go ahead and break that down. But before we do, let me go ahead on and get myself set up here and things. So just give me a moment. Where's my Trump thing at? Hold on for a minute. Let's see here. Gotta find my Trump thing here. Hold on for a minute. Let me do this. All right. No, you know what? I'm going to keep that there. Hold on for a minute, guys. Let me just go ahead and we're going to get started here today before I go back out here to work, man, you know. Figure I'd take a little break, go ahead and set that up. You know I got to put up the Trump. There we go. I got to put that up there, you know, because I know a lot of the people that love Trump. They love seeing his face. They love seeing him making America great again. And, yeah, and he's definitely doing that and some, you know. It's just a matter of time before the gas prices and stuff come down. Things were still a lot lower than what it would have been under Sleepy Joe Biden, that's for sure. Remember when that inflation was up to about 9%? Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, he's doing what he needs to do. This is necessary, though. We have to crush our enemies. And while he has the leverage right now, he definitely got to do what he got to do. I appreciate the like as well. Welcome you guys to the chat. There we go. Yeah, welcome you guys to the chat.
Thank you for the likes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and do this here. I'm going to go and remove the flag, and I guys got to rearrange some few things here. Hold on for one moment. Where's that flag at? Get that flag out the way. I love the flag. There we go. Yeah, we're going to do that here. And we're going to put that right down here for Trump. There we go. That's a lot better. Yeah, we could put that up there. You know, you can't start off with something without having Trump up there, you know. Donald J. Trump, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. All right. So there that is, ladies and gentlemen. That looks a lot better. Move that down there. Trump. There we go. Trump. There we go. Yep. So, yeah. So other than that, though, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to go into it about the golden age, you know what I'm saying? The golden age. We're going to be talking about things that we have never, ever witnessed and seen before that would be possible, man. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, once this thing with Iran, once the globalists bend the knee and submit to Trump? Because really, it's not actually Iran per se. It's the people that's controlling Iran, right? So we're talking about the globalists. We're talking about the deep state. We're talking about Trump has the leverage. Look at where we are now, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you know we're in a better position now that we have toppled and let's say got the Democrats on their back, not on their knees, on their back, right? Because with the redistricting that's been going on, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know how many seats, you know what this means, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be able to do things, and now they're trying, see, Jerome too late Powell, he doesn't want to leave the Federal Reserve. He wants to stay in there. But once Trump get his boy in there, it's a wrap. And the globalists know it. The globalists know it. They know, ladies and gentlemen, what is at stake here, right? We're not talking about a little Iran or Venezuela. We're talking about something much bigger, right? We're talking about how these people have manipulated, have controlled our lives, and pretty much have destroyed our lives, whether it's been economics, education, and so forth. And we are living in a delusional, make-believe world that we think is real. And Trump has, let's say, exposed it, and he's in the process of removing it step by step, brick by brick. It's being, let's say, taken down, right? So there it is. So we're going to go ahead and get into this, though, ladies and gentlemen. I've been wanting to get into this to kind of kind of remind. Some of us know what's going on, but what it is that I always want to come with a different angle, right? Because the naysayers, they don't understand what's going on, nor you got some people that are never Trumpers. You also have people that, besides never Trumpers, you also have people that just has TDS. So what I'm about to share with you guys is going to actually break this apart, and we're going to go into it. Let me see here. Look at my chats here. Look at the comments. You know what I'm saying? And, I know a lot of people miss me and everything. I appreciate it, though, guys. I really do. I appreciate, you guys showing up here. Let me just put that again, put that out there. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, please.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. And, so I appreciate you guys. Mods are not in here right now, but that's okay. They'll catch up. So let's go ahead and go into it. So we're going to go into the golden age, right? Trump golden age, right? What it means in the current reality. Here it is. May the 4th, 2026. Let's get it.
This framing draws on Trump's long-standing America First vision. Using tariffs, deregulation, energy dominance, and strict immigration controls to reverse what he calls decades of decline, reshore manufacturing, boost wages for working-class Americans, and restore national strength. Supporters see early-term actions as delivering on this. Critics and polls, however, show a significant gap between rhetoric and public perception, with mixed economic signals and concerns over costs and inequality. Here's a detailed, fact-based breakdown. 1. Trump's core vision for the Golden Age. Trump's narrative contrasts a pre-2025 crisis with a turnaround. Key pillars from his campaign, inaugural address, and 2025-2026 actions include: protectionist trade. Trump has imposed broad tariffs to protect U.S. industries, fund government, and force fairer deals. He cites the Gilded Age under high tariffs as a model of industrial wealth. Energy dominance and deregulation, declaring a national energy emergency, ending EV mandates, subsidies for unreliable sources, boosting oil, gas, coal. Goal: record production, lower prices, jobs. Immigration and border security, mass deportations, ending certain protections, negative net migration. Aims to protect wages, reduce crime, drug flows. Tax relief, spending cuts, and bureaucracy reduction, extending prior tax cuts, new relief, and efficiency pushes. Broader: America First, reshoring investments, peace through strength, foreign policy, cultural shifts. These are framed as creating a self-reliant, prosperous America, echoing post-World War II booms but with 21st century twists like AI, workforce training for a talent strategy. 2. Claimed early achievements. The administration highlights. Economy. Q2, Q3 2025 GDP surges, business investment strength, low initial jobless claims, S&P 500 up approximately 19.5% since inauguration. Announcements of major reshored factories. Energy, border, record energy output, negative net migration, sharp drops in border encounters, and homicide reductions. Legislation, executive actions, over 250 executive orders in the first approximately 15 months, including the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, Genius Act for stablecoins, crypto, and rapid policy reversals. Other, pardons, Schedule F revival, foreign aid pauses, and infrastructure, energy deals. White House summaries tout, transformative results, and the strongest first-year economic performance in modern history. 3. The data, strengths, challenges, and public view. Independent and neutral sources paint a more mixed picture as of May 2026. Growth. GDP expanded at approximately 2% annualized in Q1 2026. 2025 full-year growth was approximately 2.2%. Private spending and investment held up, but some quarters dipped due to policy transitions, shutdowns. Jobs, labor. Unemployment at 4.3 to 4.4%. Hiring slowed, broader measures show softening demand. Job creation almost disappeared in parts of 2025 per some analyses, though claims remain low. Markets, inflation, stocks resilient. Inflation has eased from peaks but remains above Fed targets in some readings, consumer sentiment lags. Public perception. Polls show 68% of Americans disagree the economy is booming. Many, including some Republicans, see higher costs from tariffs and question the golden age narrative. Consumer views remain gloomier than official data. Critics argue tariffs raise input costs, create volatility, and risk recession, inequality, likening it more to a gilded age than true golden prosperity. Some forecasts warn of slower long-term growth if trade wars escalate. 4. Why supporters see a golden age emerging. Proponents argue the policies are laying foundations for sustained strength. Tariffs pressure reshoring. Energy focus lowers costs long-term. Immigration controls protect American wages. Deregulation unleashes business. Early resilience is credited to these shifts, with optimism for AI-era workforce gains and manufacturing revival. 5. Balanced reality check. The U.S. economy has shown resilience, no collapse despite aggressive changes, but metrics are not uniformly at roaring, historic peaks. GDP, unemployment are solid by historical standards but not exceptional compared to pre-2025 trends. Public skepticism reflects lived costs. Long-term success depends on execution. Will tariffs yield net job gains without retaliation? Will energy deregulation offset inflation risks? Historical golden ages featured broad wage growth and stability. Current debates center on whether benefits reach average families. In short, Trump and supporters view his agenda as delivering exactly that renaissance through bold disruption. Data shows pockets of strength and continuity with prior momentum, but a clear perception gap and risks remain. Outcomes will unfold over years. Watch GDP revisions, wage growth, and midterm reactions for clearer signals. This is an ongoing story, not settled history. Imagine this. We're 1 year into a second Trump presidency. The White House has just dropped a list of 365 wins, one for every single day, and they're calling it the most successful first year of any president in modern history. They're pointing to what they call a historic crackdown on immigration, an economic boom, and a restoration of American strength on the world stage. But what they don't want you to focus on is how these so-called victories might actually be impacting your life. In this video, we're going to break down the most significant and controversial claims from this hypothetical list to show you what a second Trump term could really look like. We'll look at the claims, and then we'll look at the reality. Section 1. The border triumph. Let's start with the issue that defined the 2024 campaign: immigration. The 365 wins document would absolutely lead with this, and the numbers they'd be touting are, frankly, staggering. The administration would claim it achieved negative net migration for the first time in over 50 years. They'd say more than 2.6 million unauthorized immigrants have been removed through deportations and voluntary self-departures. They'd boast that illegal border crossings are at their lowest levels since the 1970s and that fentanyl trafficking at the border has been cut by 56%. A key piece of this would be the immediate signing of the Lake and Riley Act, which mandates detaining immigrants charged with certain crimes. Policies like catch and release would be terminated, with the administration claiming a 99.9% reduction in migrants being released into the country. On paper, it sounds like a complete sealing of the border. But what's the reality behind these numbers? Critics and news reports would paint a much more complex and darker picture. These aggressive tactics would come at a huge human cost. We'd see reports from newly expanded detention facilities describing poor conditions, no access to legal counsel, and an overwhelmed system. The administration's focus on mass removals would mean a surge in ICE operations, which in some cases could be linked to tragic outcomes. And while the administration touts a border under control, local economies could actually be suffering. The rapid removal of so many people could create labor shortages in key industries, from construction to agriculture, and disrupt communities that rely on them. One study might even suggest that aggressive ICE surges could, counterintuitively, reduce job opportunities for some US-born workers by destabilizing local service economies. This whole situation would be driven by a flurry of 38 immigration-related executive orders in the first year alone. So the question becomes one of cost versus benefit. The numbers the White House presents would be dramatic, but so are the stories of humanitarian concerns and economic disruption. It forces us to ask, would these numbers, this win, justify the methods used to achieve them? Section 2. The Golden Age Economy. Next up, the economy. In a hypothetical 2026 State of the Union, President Trump would declare a new Golden Age of America, and the 365 wins list would be filled with data to back it up. The White House would point to a real GDP growth of 4.3% in the third quarter of 2025, a figure that would smash economists' expectations. They'd claim to have tamed inflation, bringing it down to just 2.4%. The document would celebrate record growth in blue-collar wages and highlight the passage of the working families tax cut. Gas prices are down, private sector jobs are up, and they would claim 100% of that job growth has gone to native-born Americans. The narrative is clear: the economy isn't just recovering, it's roaring. But here again, the reality on the ground would likely tell a different story for many Americans. Despite the rosy headline numbers, polls would show a deep and bitter divide. A fabricated Pew poll might show 57% of Republicans feeling great about the economy, while 85% of Democrats feel the opposite. That's because while GDP might be up, so are rents, car insurance, and grocery bills for millions of families. Economic anxiety would remain high. A major source of this would be the administration's aggressive trade policy. The White House would have imposed a series of global tariffs, claiming they'll bring jobs roaring back. However, critics argue these tariffs are just a tax on American consumers. In a potential blow to the administration, the Supreme Court might even strike down the legal basis for some of these tariffs, forcing the White House to rely on emergency powers. One analysis could even estimate that these policies would cost the average American household an extra $1,700 a year. So while the stock market may be celebrating, many people would be looking at their wallets and asking, whose golden age is this, really? Section 3. Remaking the Government, Project 2025 in Action. Perhaps the most radical win claimed by the administration wouldn't be about a single policy, but about changing the very structure of the U.S. government. For years, the conservative roadmap known as Project 2025 has been talked about. In this hypothetical first year, we'd see it put into action. The administration would proudly claim it has begun to dismantle the deep state. They'd eliminate discriminatory, diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DE, offices across the federal government. They'd have a plan to reduce the federal workforce by 300,000 employees. But the crown jewel of this effort would be the creation of a new, temporary agency, the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, run by Elon Musk. The White House would claim that through aggressive audits and cuts, DOGE has already saved taxpayers an estimated $215 billion. The reality, however, is that this would be one of the most controversial power shifts in modern American history. Critics call Project 2025 an authoritarian blueprint designed to consolidate power in the executive branch and replace nonpartisan civil servants with political loyalists. While the White House celebrates efficiency, others would see an attack on the institutions and checks and balances that underpin American democracy. Even by their own metrics, the rollout might be mixed. Trackers might estimate that only about half of Project 2025's goals have been implemented so far. And in a moment of candor, Elon Musk himself could reportedly deem the DOGE initiative as only somewhat successful, falling short of its most ambitious goals. This effort to remake the government raises a profound question. Is this a necessary campaign to trim bureaucratic waste, or is it a fundamental reshaping of American governance that concentrates too much power in one place? Section 4. A New World Order? Finally, let's turn to foreign policy. The 365 Wins document would portray a world being decisively reshaped by American strength. The list of claimed achievements would be nothing short of audacious. The administration would say it brokered an end to the long-running Israel-Hamas war and, even more surprisingly, negotiated a peace deal between India and Pakistan, a claim India would publicly deny. In a dramatic display of military force, the White House would claim it partnered with Israel to destroy Iran's nuclear program in a major attack. And in South America, it would claim to have orchestrated the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, securing U.S. control over the country's vast oil reserves. The reality is that this represents a foreign policy doctrine far more aggressive and interventionist than anything we have seen in decades. While the administration calls it peace through strength, critics would call it reckless and destabilizing. The joint strike on Iran, which would have reportedly included the assassination of its supreme leader, would push the region to the brink of a much wider war, sending oil prices soaring globally. The capture of a foreign head of state and the seizure of another nation's resources, no matter how corrupt that leader may be, sets a dangerous international precedent. This isn't diplomacy, it's regime change enforced by military might. The question for Americans and the world is whether this muscular approach truly makes anyone safer or if it has simply lit a series of fuses around the globe, creating new crises that will have to be dealt with for years to come. CTA. If we missed a key hypothetical, WN or a major controversy from this 365 Wins document, what would it be? Drop it in the comments below. We want to hear what you think would be the most impactful change from this kind of first year. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our deep dives into these policies. Conclusion. So there you have it. 1 year in, and a vision of two very different Americas. On one hand, the White House would project an image of unprecedented success, a golden age, built on a secure border, a booming economy, a streamlined government, and a world pacified by American strength. But as we've seen, beneath the surface of every single one of these major claims lies a complex, divisive, and...
All right, guys, I just wanted to let that play a little bit in things, kind of the history. Trump's 360-day win over the demo KKK rats and stuff. So it's a beautiful thing, though. You know, I watched some of the comments, though. They screaming. And I want to give a shout out to Stewart. Boy, we got Stewart 2024 in the house. You know, I can't let you go by there. You know, he's actually one of our members and things like that. And I got a lot of others, though. Where's my DJ horn at, boy? I tell you, man. Shout out to Stewart. There we go. Got Stewart in the house. Yep, exactly. But, yeah. So that's basically what it is, though, you know. Just wanted to read some information, have it to read some information. But the golden age is so much more. Because think of it as this, once this stranglehold on the oil has been, let's say, released, where because right now, even as we speak, was it the UAE, right? So they're actually splitting away from APEC, right? Because APEC had a chokehold on how much oil, let's say, Saudi Arabia can produce and everything. But now that they have breaking away from APEC, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? APEC. So here it is. So APEC, I mean, so they're breaking away. They're going to be able to regulate their own oil in Saudi Arabia. They could be one of the biggest, I think they're one of the second or the third largest producers of oil and things like that, which is going to be big. So we're talking about a massive spread of oil throughout the world, let alone Venezuela. Don't forget about Venezuela. Thank you for the likes too. I appreciate it. This is going to be another one. So these countries that are enriched in oil, no longer would it be regulated, because Trump is already setting up where it's already being deregulated. Do you understand the mic when he said the liquid gold is under our feet here in America? It's going to bring gas prices so far down low. I mean, it's just going to be, that's why I say it's the golden age, man. And we're living right here in America where it's happening, you know. I read some of the comments. Some people are leaving. I can say this, so they're going to find out when they go into these other countries. And some of them are already have found out, right? Because they don't have our Constitution, first and foremost. Because with the Constitution, it allows them to criticize the president. You go into some of these other countries, they're going to find out. I want them to leave. I'm not telling them not to leave. If you don't like it in America, leave. Go to Canada, go wherever, right? But we're going to be straight over here in America. And we just talking about, and I'm just talking about just with the oil, right? When it does go down, man, Trump got this, man. This is not a problem. He has so much of leverage against the globalists, you know, because it had a stranglehold on the world when it comes down to the economy alone, let alone a lot of other things. So, I mean, first time ever, and then we're starting to hear more stuff about aliens now. You know who've been keeping that suppressed, right? Unfortunately, they control information, but now that information throughout the world is being lifted, and that has a lot to do with Trump. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what we're talking about. And then we're talking about cryptocurrency, right? We're talking about the gold, precious metals, and everything. When he does go back into Fort Knox, oh man. And I believe the gold is there. I know some people, when they do an audit on it, though, when the gold is there, oh man, you already know precious metals are going up a whole lot. There's so many wins that are coming from Donald J. Trump. We never had a president like this that fought so hard for America, right? Look at what we got the Dems right now. They're on their backs. Hakeem Jeffries is looking more like a joke every day. And the rest of them too, Chuck Schumer and them. They low IQ and all, they've been ripping us off for a long time. They've been lying from us. They've been stealing from us. They've been frauding from us, right? And look at it, what's going on right now. This is what we're talking about, what winning looks like. He said, I'm going to teach the Republicans how to win, and they're going to get tired of winning because they're going to be winning so damn much. Over 360 days of nonstop winning coming from President Donald J. Trump. And that's an actual fact, right? He can run on that. He can actually stand on that record, let alone run on that record. How many wins? This guy here, we're talking about over a year's worth of winning. Now that we are already in the second year, right? Look at it. Before 6 more months, we're going to be into the midterms, man. I mean, you know, what does the Dems have? Nothing. Just complaining. That's why I look and read the comments. It's a joke. There ain't nothing to be sad about. One win, cry about, because look at what's going on, right? We're talking about the golden age of America. Trump has set up so many businesses, so many corporations that are building and manufacturing here, not just the automotive, right? We got the semiconductors, we got AI. They're building these data centers all over the United States. Trump even said, we are going to be number one when it comes down to producing AI. We in a race with China, and we will beat China because America is great. America is number one, and we shall not be second or third or fourth. We have the greatest military, the greatest might here. We got Space Force, SpaceX with Elon Musk. Man, I tell you, man, we got so many things that's under this current MAGA Trump administration, right? Now, remember I told y'all before about the American Saved Act? Guess what? We already know by now. What's the guy's name? John Thune, the buffoon. Look at what the Republicans did. They all got together and voted his you-know-what out. Got him out of there, right? Because Trump got somebody else that's going to be the new leader over in the Republican Party, right? That will push the American Save Act. Oh, man, ain't that a beautiful thing, though? In fact, let's go over the American Save Act again, shall we? Boy, I tell you guys, I thank you guys for coming in here today, too. You know what I'm saying? Because we just having nothing but fun in here, man. And I love it. All right, let's go ahead and put that up, the American Save Act. Is that it? Okay, let's see here. Hold on for one moment. The American Saved Act. All right, let's go ahead and put that out the way. Where's the American Saved Act at? All right. Boy, I tell y'all, man. Let me do this. Hold on for a minute. Let me find the there it is. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for one moment. Okay, there we go. So let me show the rest of this here. That's part of it here, the American Save Act. Let's just do this here. Put this up here in front here. This is showing up as a background. Hold on for a minute. Let me put this right here. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to show y'all in great detail before I put it back here. So we're talking about one vote, right? Here it is, the American Save Act, where voter ID is going to be required, paper ballots, proof of citizenship, right? In person, no mass mail-ins, only for, let's say, military, disabled, and verified, right? To be at the polling place, smaller precincts, right? National holiday, because it should be a national holiday to vote anyway. Results by 9. So it's going to be in by 9, and right? Winners announced by who? Midnight. And that's what we're looking at and talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be in by midnight. That's what we want. Let me just go ahead and make that a little smaller. Here we go. All right, make that a little smaller here. There we go. That's actually better. Then I'll bring myself back up here. Just give me one moment. Let's go ahead and make that look pretty. There we go. So this is, oops, I mismatched it up. There we go. Yeah, so there it is. One day, one vote, right? We're talking about voter ID, paper ballots, proof of citizenship, in person, no mass mail-in, absentee for military, disabled, and verified, enabled to be what? At the polling place. Smaller precincts, national holiday, which it should be, results in by 9, winner announced by midnight. And this is what we're going to get. The Dems are in serious, serious trouble. Now that they have lost their districts and things, and we have gaining seats, and we're going to be gaining plenty more. Y'all know what happened in Louisiana, right? Oh, my goodness. They're screaming, boy, talking about how they've been disenfranchised, how it ain't fair in the black community, talking about Jim Crow, racism, and all this nonsense. Boy, I tell you, man, they don't have any wins. They're just nothing but losers, ladies and gentlemen. Losers, losers, and more losers. Look at this. This is another, you know what I love about Trump? his policies, common sense and simple and logic. Doesn't this make a lot of sense versus what that crap they had going on before? It's going to make it impossible for them to cheat. Like I said, we ain't got to worry about the Dems in the next 20 to 30 years because of this type of stuff. You know, we cannot allow them, ladies and gentlemen, to ever get into power. If they get into power, you know what they're going to do. Then right now, we got the ass on their backside. They ain't no getting in power, and we're going to make sure they never get in power again. These people are lunatics. These are insane. They don't have any policies that make sense, and we just cannot allow this to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about, the American Save Act. Now, we're going to go ahead and go on with the golden age again. We're talking about technology that's going to make life a lot better in America, along with a lot of other things. And this is what we voted for. This is what he ran on, ladies and gentlemen. And we can see it right here. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what we voted on. American Saved Act, right? This is exactly what it is, man. This election, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to pass and get it to go through, we got a guy in there that's actually a MAGA supporter on the Republican side. We had to get Thune out of there, Thune the buffoon. We had to get him out of there. We got the people that we have right now are people that are real patriots, real American people, right? That stand up for America first, right? This is America first right here. The people in the bots pay no attention to them. But this is what winning looks like, right? And we have seen that over and over and over again. 365 days in a year of Trump and MAGA winning, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm saying, winning. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Doesn't it feel good that we have a protected country? We are now what we call a constitutional republic. We are not a democracy. We are not under mob rules no more, right? They are telling you democracy is under a threat. You know what I'm saying? But constitutional republic is not, right? Ain't that a beautiful thing, boy? I tell you, man. So it's up on us now that as things start to go in even further with the age, I'm talking about Trump is ushering in a new era that the world have never seen before. He had brought, when we used to be last, he had brought us first, right? America first policies for the first time. We don't give a damn about Ilhan Umar. We don't give a damn about Tlaib Rashid. We don't give a damn about Sri Tandardar, right? We don't give a damn about any of these foreigners, right, that have come into our country and then have set up policy, trying to write policies that protect them and their people, right? You don't protect American first people. We want them out of here. And we're going to be taking more and more of this. Now, you remember the thing, too? We got the budget finally. Y'all remember that? DHS, right? ICE, we got the budget, baby. We got the budget. So we're going to be mass exiting, deporting more than the world have ever saw, man. And this is all made possible by yours truly, MAGA and Donald J. Trump. Isn't it a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen? It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. See, don't get upset with the Dems because all they got is insults. They can't counter anything of what Trump has. All I'm doing is mentioning a lot of things of what he has been winning on, his policies, his economy, and so forth. They want to think that they got Achilles heel because the gas prices have went up a little bit. But we know with sleepy Joe Biden, it was a lot higher than this, and Joe Biden had us at 9%. They did not, 9% inflation. They did not have the smoke for Joe Biden. Joe Biden was cognate. I mean, wasn't even communicative, let alone cognate. You know what I'm saying? We could have been dementia, could have been something going on, but they were too chicken, S-H-I-T, to enact the 25th Amendment on Joe Biden, right? They did not do it, right? Look at them. They were trying to, even Kamala Harris tried to lie and say that Joe Biden was cool and he was okay, sharp as a tack. Y'all remember that? And it was all a lie. You know what I'm saying? We don't have anything to worry about. We're going to keep taking the rest of these redistricting like they did Florida as well. We gaining seats, baby. Boy, we're going to be well ahead by the time the midterms come around. The Dems are in serious trouble. They are in a free fall. I said it before. They even try to come in my room, try to debate me, talking about they're going to win the midterms. They're usually right in most other incidences, but we have planned. This stuff has been planned, precise, precision. We waited. Look at what's going on now, man. The redistricting over there. Look at the Supreme Court stopped that over there in Virginia. Boy, look at you, Abigail Spanberger. Look at you now, boy. You're looking like Hamburger right now, boy. You thought you had something going on. Boy, look at you, boy. You're looking stupid and dumb, like the rest of them. And that's the thing about it, ladies and gentlemen. The Dems are in serious trouble, and they know it. You know, and they know it. Now that look at it. Boy, they can't do nothing about it. Because of this right here and how the Republicans have positioned themselves, Trump already told the Republicans, I'm going to teach you how to win, and you're going to be winning so much you're going to get tired of winning. I can never get tired of winning, you know. 365 days out of a year with Trump executive orders, policies that actually work for the American people. American first, ladies and gentlemen. America first. Let me go ahead and take this down here for a minute. Let me put this back up here. America first, ladies and gentlemen. America first. Ain't that a beautiful thing, man? Ooh, that's a beautiful thing, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. America first. Not second, not third, not fourth, not fifth, but America first, ladies and gentlemen. And this is exactly what it is, though. Let me go ahead and put up some other stuff here, too. Just give me a minute here. You know what I'm saying? So when we're looking at this here, and look at this. Because of this man right here, boy, this is what we talk about here. This is what America looks like winning. This is not a regular man. Trump, by the divine, man, boy, God bless it. God blessing America, man, I tell you. Donald J. Trump, look at this, the man, the myth, the legend, boy, Donald J. Trump, right, that went up against the globalists, the deep state, right? He has the leverage, he has the military, a couple of assassination attempts after him and things like that. But you know what, boy, that no weapons. You know the verse in Isaiah. I tell you, man, look at this, Isaiah 50. You know the verse, boy. This is exactly what it is, man. And since we are winning because the president, Donald J. Trump, boy, I tell you, man, ain't that a beautiful thing? Boy, that's a beautiful thing. Got the flag behind us and things. And people actually think I'm trolling people in the room. I'm actually not. This is how a lot of us actually feel. We're talking about Trump, man. Now let's go back into a lot of his other policies and energies and so forth. Just give me one moment. Because I'm just letting y'all know right now, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it, man? God, dog, boy. Don't it feel good to be on the winning side, man? Right? We're talking about like the golden age emerging. We're talking about the tariffs and things like that. Trump went up in Europe since, you know, he punished them because they didn't help and assist us as far as with Iran, right? So a lot of the European Union, we talking about them, they gave him, I think it was 21% tariffs extra. Ooh, boy. And guess where all that money go back in? It's going back into America once again, man. Isn't that a beautiful thing, though? Tariffs also could be used as negotiating things with other countries to get or punish them for not standing by America, man. So if they want products sent in here, they're going to have to pay a high tariff. And then we're going to take that money and it's steady building up in the coffers, you know what I'm saying? Because pretty soon we're going to be able to cut the umbilical cord against the globalists, right? And that's what the whole plan is for America to be what? Independent, America first, American policies, things of that nature, ladies and gentlemen. And this is exactly what it is. Also, Trump talks about energy focus, right? Lowering the cost long term. And that's what Trump is setting up right now because he said that he had to make it a national emergency with being energy independent. See, the globalists, what they did is that they had a lot of the companies with the regulations moved a lot of companies overseas, right? and had us to try to shut down. They were really trying to get us to destroy our power plants and so forth, just like they did over there in Europe, Germany, and all the rest of them. They destroyed their power plants to have to rely on China. They have to rely on windmill and solar technology. This crap don't work. Trump stopped that here in America. Man, we was about to be lights out in America. We were about to be just like the Europeans. We are the only free nation out here today that, because of Trump and because of the MAGA, right, that stood up against tyranny. We say, hell no, we won't go. And this is what's making America so great right now. Energy independent, right? Oh my goodness, man. Drill, baby, drill. Wait and see. The gas prices are going down. They are right there. Wait and see. They've been wrong. The Dems have been wrong about everything with Trump. They just think that they even thought that they were going to win in the midterms. They know lights out. That's why they're coming in this room salty and feeling mad. What about immigration control, right? Protecting America's wages, right? This is another promise, right? Because we've been bought out, or actually sold out, because of legal immigration coming in here doing a job what Americans could be doing, right? You even got engineers, right, that had to take a pay cut because, don't even have a job. If they want a job, they have to compete with the Indians. Trump stopped all that. Trump stopped the HB1, what's it, HB1B, you know what I'm talking about, the H1B visas and so forth. Trump stopped that as well. It is $100,000 for a company. If they have to hire out of America, they got to pay over $100,000, man. Facts, man, I tell you, man. And then with the immigration, right, because this has always been big, the Democrats just left the gate open, right? Catch and release. Catch and release in America. It's because of the Dems. And we would have continued going down that path, America would be destroyed. They running from the creation that they actually created. You see what I'm saying? By allowing these other illegals in this country anyway. You know what I'm saying? These illegal immigrants, right? We're talking about deregulation, unleash businesses, right? For example, housing, crypto, right? Defense. These things matter because to America first, we will be the largest producer, right, when it comes down to AI. The largest holder with crypto. Trump already said so, though. I appreciate the likes, guys. You guys been rocking it out and things like that. So this is big, you know. When we get a lot of these illegals out of the country, guess what? Not only that the inflation goes down, but also housing, costs of housing go down, right? Before it was going up because the DMs allowed all these illegals to come in the country. This was what driving the prices up, right? This is another thing they don't talk about. Since they've been, being deported out, it's going to bring housing down. It's going to bring a lot of things down. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell y'all, man, look at this here. And we are in the AI era, right? Manufacturing gains, right? Manufacturing, right? All bringing a lot of factories and corporations here in America and things. These are the things that we call the golden age. And they're not even talking about the economy, because once the Federal Reserve has been toppled, taking the power from the globalists away, man, and we may not even have to owe the $36 or $37 trillion, because I'm sure that Trump and his team can find fault as to how it was hijacked, how it was rigged. This is why Jerome Too Late Powell, he don't want anybody investigating nothing. Federal Reserve have never been audited before, if you think about it, right? This is how criminals protect criminals. They got safeguards. They have legal systems and so forth in place, right, to keep their fictitious, illusional economy going. That's what it is, though. Many of us have been fooled, right, because we have been operating in the illusional economy. It doesn't serve the people. It serves who? It serves the international banker. And this is where we are today, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are today. But guess what? There's a thing why Trump said they're really after us. He's just in the way. It's not him that they're really looking for. They really want the American people, because they look at us as slaves, right? The more, if they had access to the taxes like they did before, inflation was steady going up. That's why they always talk about we got to raise the taxes, raise the taxes. This is what the Dems always said. We got to raise the taxes so they can go in there and steal it. They've been stealing it before. They're not stealing it no more because Trump stopped that too. We already talked about the USAID fund, the slush fund, all these funds that have been going on. Trump stopped it. The Dems are bankrupt. The DNC is truly bankrupt. They're having troubles trying to raise money for this election, to be really honest. They don't have it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness, boy. So these things right here, ladies and gentlemen, when they get rid of the central bank, do you realize what that is? We're talking about zero inflation. Have we ever been in a zero inflation market before? Mark my words, you people on the left, you will see this as well too. You are and you will bear witness for what I'm saying today. It's really and truly going to happen where we have a zero, right? A zero inflation once the central bank, which is the Federal Reserve, because it's on its way out, right? We're going to taking the power away from the globalists because they've been ripping us off for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. But look what Trump is doing, man. You are very fortunate right now for me to be talking about stuff like this, really, because it's actually factually true. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing that, of course, the swamp, the deep state, a lot of these libtards on the left, they don't have nothing for Trump. 365 days of winning. The Democrats have 365 days of losing. Facts. That's the thing about it. I don't care if they come in the room and say what they want to say, but they don't have anything. They don't have no policies that ever work for the American people. They're being exposed every single day. There's a lie that come out their fat mouth, right? Only thing they can talk about is what Trump, TDS, and all that. Majority of these people ain't even listening to that. They're looking and listening to policies that work for the American people. And this is why MAGA is so effective when it comes down to the economy, safety, and so forth, right? And soon to be education and everything else too, man. It's just going to come right down that list. The Democrats is the opposite, right? We don't need to keep talking about them because cooking them. Let's talk about the positive stuff of what Trump is implementing, what he has been ushering in. This is a golden age, right? And like I said before, with the golden age and things like that, can you guys see what's been going on around America? I'm happy, ladies and gentlemen, that we're starting to see, like, for instance, little changes. I'm seeing these American companies are coming back here, which is really, really great. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing changes and stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Even with the fast food, man. Y'all remember that clamshell, when they used to put the Whopper, for y'all that been around the Generation X's, they used to have that clamshell Whopper sandwich in the little clamshell. Man, I saw that. I thought throwback, man. So we're seeing a little changes, though. These people are trying to clean their act up, too, right? Even with the soda pop, right, in the glass bottle. Many of y'all remember how that soda pop used to be. It tastes so good, better in a glass bottle versus these micro plastics. All that stuff came from the Democrats because they've been ripping us off so much with all the regulations, and then it started cheapening stuff, all this recycled stuff and all this other things, man. When we had a thriving economy, we didn't have to recycle-ish, right? Because we had we had a thriving economy, man, at that time before 1971. You got to keep in mind, they pulled us off the gold standard in 71 under Nixon. And ever since then, look what's been going on. That was the same time with APEC because you had, what's his name? What's his name? Henry Kissinger, right? When he went and visited over there in the Middle East, what is Henry Kissinger was doing? He was setting up APEC, right? He was setting that up, right? To have them to regulate the oil, right? Because it's a fiat, right? We're talking about the with the oil and everything right there. You know what I'm talking about. The petrodollar. All that came under Henry Kissinger, you know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell Mr. Krusty himself, oh my goodness. But at any event, you guys that know the history that have been around know this, you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what it is. Trump has taken the power from APEC, right? Look at the UAE. They're going to be able to regulate their own oil, Venezuela, and everywhere else. Any of these oil producing places, it's going to flood the market is what I'm trying to say. They're going to flood it with oil, you know what I'm saying? And when they do, there's no regulating on the oil. That's going to bring the prices down. Let Trump cook. Trump know what he's doing. We're going through a little bit of a pain period, but it's not forever. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have this thing nicked way before midterms. Because you know why? Because he has to, right? This is going to be the nail in the coffin for the Democrats, right? And when those gas prices drop at a record low, and then for my naysayers, I bet every last one of you that he'll have it down there way before the midterms, though, and you're going to be looking stupid again. You have not, the only thing that the Dems on the left do, they just bet on Trump failing. And they live in America. This is how sad it is, right? Because they have no policies that can combat who? Trump. You know what I'm saying? This is just child's play type stuff. And like I said, we are actually in the golden age. Being an American right now, I ain't felt more prouder of a president as well as the people and the patriots never had before in my life. Until this is a wonderful time to be alive right now, because we are witnessing history of taking down the Democrat KKK rats. We have the history of Trump taking on the globalists, the history of Trump taking on the deep state. We are in soon we're going to see Obama in those silver bracelets, as I keep saying, and Hillary, crooked Clinton too, and all the rest of them. That's what I'm saying, though, ladies and gentlemen. They have, look at this, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's so many things that Trump has in the fire. We got Todd Blanchard, right? Look at him. Boy, I tell you, Todd Blanche, look at him, man. The acting AG, man. We're going to have James Comey locked up for what he's been doing. We're going to get Adam Schiff. We're getting all of them, man. They know hell is coming. You know what I'm saying? Hell is coming for them. They know it. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking great, looking good. Talked about Trump's policies again. The golden age, Fort Knox. I know the gold is in there. I'm not even worried about it. The gold is in there. Wait till he talk about that, though. But he probably won't talk about that until he gets able to deal. We got to get our man in there. Jerome Too Late Powell don't want to leave now, right? And this is, like I said, you ain't never. He's supposed to be giving up his seat. And that's what they said. Stay in there. This is what the globalists is telling Jerome Powell. No, you stay there. You ain't going to give up the seat. Because they know when Trump takes control of the Federal Reserve, it's game over. It's just a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because Trump and MAGA patriots have the leverage. They do not. Trump controls the military. They do not. Trump has access to a lot of things. Space Force. They do not. That's what I'm saying, though, man. Space Force is a bad boy, man. We talk about God's eyes in the sky, man. They're able to look and see what they're doing, boy, step by step. People don't really know how bad America really is. We got the baddest military, we got weaponry that people in America have never seen, right? And a lot of it is, me myself, this ain't conspiracy stuff. A lot of this is alien technology things. I'm just going to put it on out there for what it really is. Y'all heard a little bit about it over there with the capturing of Moderno, you know? We didn't know that they even had weapons like that before. Oh, my goodness, boy. Where can I stop, man? So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what it is, boy. This is, boy, I try to say, man, Trump is a bad boy. This is a bad boy. I tell you, as in good. Good. Trump, you know what I'm saying? So this is exactly what it is. Because of Trump, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness, man. Let me go ahead and put something else up over here. Just give me a minute. And things, hold on for a minute. Oh, yeah, you know what, though, ladies and gentlemen? I just thought about something. Wait a moment. Who is that? Hold on for a minute. I'm just saying here. It sounds like somebody's at the door. I wonder who it is. I know who that is. Oh, yeah. We gotta allow the Democrat clown show to come in. I keep forgetting about that. They've been wanting to come in, or they finally arrived, all of them. Let's go ahead and get them up in here. Here we go. The Democrat clown show, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to go ahead and get them up in here. Hold on, give me one moment. In fact, we're going to leave that right there. We're going to bring in the Democrat Clown Show, boy. I tell you. Don't y'all ready for the Democrat Clown Show? We got to have a little bit of comedy relief. Why not? All right, you guys may like this
Welcome
one
to
too.
the All-Star Clown Review.
Boy, look at the
Free
Democrat
balloons
clown
for
show,
all.
Boy, I tell you, happy and smiling and everything. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull that up here. All right, there we go. We got the Democrat clown show. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me go on and loop it. You know how I do. Hold on for a minute. I'm going ahead and loop it. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and play it.
Welcome to the All-Star
Yep,
Clown
this
Review.
is the Democrat
Free
clown show,
balloons
ladies
for
and
all.
gentlemen. And you guys are all welcome. Step
Welcome
right up,
to the
step
All-Star
right up.
Clown Review.
This is the
Free
Democrat
balloons
clown
for
show,
all.
you know, where we clown the who?
Welcome
We
to the
clown
All-Star
Democrats.
Clown
Boy,
Review.
look at this.
Free
Well, some of
balloons
you
for
guys know who
all.
all these people are. Boy, look at this here.
Welcome to the
We got
All-Star
Gavin
Clown
Knucklehead
Review.
Newsom
Free
on the far
balloons
left
for all.
over here. We got in the back. Oh man,
Welcome
we
to
got
the All-Star
Maxine
Clown
Wicked West
Review.
Waters.
Free balloons
Oh yeah, look
for
at that with
all.
the trumpet. Oh, that's Obama. Oh yeah.
Welcome to
Bring
the
on the
All-Star
drama.
Clown Review.
To the
Free
Obama.
balloons
That's,
for
look
all.
at that. That's Obama. And then we
Welcome
have
to
the
the
juggling,
All-Star
can
Clown
juggle
Review.
right. That's Adam
Free
Pencil right
balloons
shifty
for
shift.
all.
Watch you drop it. We gotta drop it in the ball.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Goodness, man.
Free
And who is that
balloons
in the
for
middle?
all.
Oh, that's Hillary Clinton. Oh
Welcome
my
to the
goodness. Look
All-Star
at it,
Clown
though, man.
Review.
Oh,
Free
look at
balloons
just so
for all.
cute as she can be in her pantsuit, looking like
Welcome
Beetlejuice.
to the
About
All-Star
to step
Clown
on the ball.
Review.
Don't you trip and
Free
fall,
balloons
though.
for
Don't
all.
you trip and fall, though, Hillary. Oh my
Welcome
goodness.
to the All-Star
Who is that
Clown
next to
Review.
her? Oh yeah,
Free
look at that.
balloons
That's
for
Chuck
all.
Schumer. Look at Chuck Schumer. He's so proud of
Welcome
himself
to the
making a
All-Star
balloon for
Clown
people. Look
Review.
at that. Step
Free
right up. Get
balloons
your
for
free
all.
balloon. And who is this jumping around looking like a
Welcome to the
clown that
All-Star
he is?
Clown
Oh yeah,
Review.
that's Hockey.
Free balloons for
Oh
all.
yeah, look at him, man. Oh my goodness.
Welcome
Who
to
is
the
that
All-Star
behind him
Clown
holding up
Review.
a sign to my
Free balloons for all.
Buffoon. Oh, we know who that is.
Welcome to the
That
All-Star
is
Clown
who?
Review.
Bernie Sanders.
Free
Feel the bird.
balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for
Oh
all.
my goodness. And then what do we have over here? Oh, there's
Welcome
AOC.
to the All-Star Clown
What the
Review.
hell are you
Free
doing,
balloons
AOC?
for all.
Oh my goodness, she's doing these handstands. And look at
Welcome to the
Elizabeth
All-Star Clown
Pocahontas
Review.
polka dot.
Free
Warren.
balloons
Oh
for
yeah,
all.
there she is, holding her book with her cappy
Welcome
gown
to
or
the
whatever
All-Star
like that.
Clown
Boy, I
Review.
tell you,
Free
this is the
balloons
main
for all.
clown show here. Democrat
Welcome to the
clown
All-Star
show.
Clown
This is
Review.
the fall squad,
Free balloons
y'all,
for all.
and things like that. Boy, don't you like that,
Welcome to
Stuart?
the All-Star
You know,
Clown
I don't know if you
Review.
saw this the
Free
last time.
balloons for all.
Oh my goodness. Look at this, boy.
Welcome
I
to
tell
the
you, look at
All-Star
this.
Clown Review.
This is what we've been
Free
dealing with here.
balloons for all.
This is the fraud squad, man.
Welcome to the
Look at all
All-Star
of them,
Clown
man.
Review.
Free balloons
This is
for
my
all.
pride and joy right here, ladies and gentlemen. My pride
Welcome
and
to
joy
the
right here,
All-Star
man.
Clown
And
Review.
we do this
Free
the
balloons
Democrat
for all.
Clown Show each and every time.
Welcome
where
to
we
the
talk
All-Star
about these
Clown Review.
clowns, these
Free
buffoons.
balloons for all.
And a lot of them ain't gonna make it in midterms anyway.
Welcome to the
You know, so
All-Star
we ain't
Clown
got to worry about
Review.
Gavin Knucklehead
Free
Newsom
balloons
no
for
more
all.
either. You know, get these people out of here. Did y'all
Welcome
know
to the
that
All-Star
Gavin
Clown
Newsom is a
Review.
nephew
Free
of,
balloons for all.
you already know, Nasty Pelosi.
Welcome
Did
to
you
the
guys know
All-Star
that?
Clown
I
Review.
need to start
Free
talking about that.
balloons
He's
for
the
all.
nephew. They're related. I don't know if you
Welcome
guys
to
knew
the
that.
All-Star
Gavin
Clown
Newsom is the
Review.
nephew
Free
of
balloons
Nasty
for
Pelosi.
all.
Yep. Don't fall far from
Welcome
the tree,
to the
though, when
All-Star
it come down
Clown
to corruption,
Review.
right? Oh,
Free
my goodness.
balloons for
Look at
all.
this, boy. Ain't this something? You got over
Welcome
here
to
Adam
the
Shifty
All-Star
Shift
Clown
dropping balls. He
Review.
got mustard
Free
worried about to
balloons
be
for
juggling
all.
right now, that's for sure. Look at this.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown
All
Review.
right, so yeah.
Free
All right.
balloons for all.
Yep. So hold on for a minute, guys. I gotta do
Welcome
something
to the
real quick.
All-Star
Let me just
Clown
put you
Review.
on break
Free
right now.
balloons
Yeah,
for
move the
all.
car. Give me one moment.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown Review.
Free balloons for all.
Okay, guys, so
Welcome
that's
to the
exactly
All-Star
what it
Clown
is.
Review.
Look at that,
Free
boy.
balloons for all.
That's one of my pride. Look at that, boy. The
Welcome to
Democratic
the All-Star
Fall
Clown Review.
Squad or Clown
Free
Show.
balloons for
One
all.
or the other. But that's exactly what it is.
Welcome to the All-Star
Exactly what
Clown
it is.
Review.
So.
Free
Boy, I
balloons
just
for
love
all.
looking. All right, boy, that's something else.
Welcome
Boy,
to
I
the
just
All-Star
outdid
Clown
myself, boy.
Review.
Masterpiece.
Free balloons for all.
Masterpiece, boy. I outdid myself.
Welcome
man.
to the All-Star
Oh,
Clown
my
Review.
goodness, boy. I
Free
outdid myself.
balloons for all.
Yeah. Oh,
Welcome
man.
to the All-Star
All right,
Clown
let's see here.
Review.
Where
Free
else?
balloons for all.
Let me see. I want to show y'all something else and stuff too.
Welcome to the
But
All-Star
yeah,
Clown
so this is
Review.
what it is.
Free balloons
We're
for
looking so
all.
good right now. We're looking so good
Welcome
right
to the
now.
All-Star Clown
We
Review.
already are
Free
entering,
balloons
already
for all.
going into the golden age, man.
Welcome
It's a
to the
beautiful thing.
All-Star Clown
I always,
Review.
I've been a
Free
long time
balloons
since I
for
talked
all.
about the golden age, but now it's coming
Welcome to the
more into
All-Star Clown
fruition
Review.
as ever
Free
before.
balloons for
No
all.
matter what the naysayers, no matter what
Welcome
the
to the
haters say,
All-Star Clown
I
Review.
mean, you know what I'm saying?
Free
We are
balloons
really,
for all.
Really going there. Really going there. Hold on for a
Welcome
minute.
to the
We're gonna
All-Star
talk about
Clown
something else on
Review.
the ground.
Free
rules. That's what I
balloons
do
for
with it.
all.
I'm just trying to find my other
Welcome
thing
to the
that I just
All-Star
wanted to
Clown
show you
Review.
guys.
Free balloons for all.
Let's see here.
Welcome to the All-Star
I
Clown
got
Review.
Another one
Free
here, too.
balloons for
I
all.
had to animate this stuff.
Welcome
you know?
to the All-Star Clown
Picture,
Review.
you know,
Free
a
balloons for
picture can tell
all.
1,000 words or something like that, but so
Welcome
shall
to the
this. I mean,
All-Star
show-
Clown
Look at
Review.
this here, man.
Free
Hold on,
balloons
hold
for
on
all.
for a minute. Oh, I got something here.
Welcome to the All-Star Clown
All
Review.
right.
Free balloons
I think I
for
have it
all.
here.
Welcome to
Let's see here. Hold on for a minute. Boy, look at that, boy. This is the Democratic Clown Show, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we clown on the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for a minute. The Demo KKK rats and stuff. 'Cause they've been behind the whole thing, man, you know? Yeah, behind the whole thing. And here we unmask and uncover who they are. All right, let me show you this one.
Welcome to the greatest
Boy, look at
show.
this one, man.
Unified
Wait till you guys
enough
see this
is
one here.
enough. I've got the plan.
Oh man, look at this. Look at this here. Let's go ahead and hit it, shall we? Gotta loop it. Hold on for a minute. There we go.
Welcome to the greatest
Look at
show.
Hillary trying to hide. Y'all see Hillary hide?
Enough. I've got the
I was
plan.
first noticing that. Look
Welcome
at this.
to the greatest show.
Hillary just hid. Why are you hiding, Hillary? Stand back up. We saw you.
Welcome
Look
to
at
the
this. Yeah,
greatest
she hid.
show.
She hid right behind Bernie Sanders,
Enough is
man.
enough. I've got the plan.
Oh, my
Welcome to the
goodness,
greatest
man.
show.
Y'all see that? Look at that.
Enough is
Oh
enough.
my
I've
goodness,
got
look
the
at this
plan.
here. You got
Welcome to the
Kamala
greatest
Harris.
show.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Why are you hiding? Look at Obama. There.
Welcome to the
Look
greatest
at Joe Biden
show.
had to take his glasses off.
Enough is enough. I've got
Look
the
at Bernie
plan.
Sanders, man.
Welcome to the
Oh my
greatest
goodness,
show.
man. Man, what
Enough
the?
is enough. I've
Oh
got the
man.
plan. Welcome
Can y'all
to the
hear it?
greatest show. A unified act. Enough
Boy,
is
look at
enough.
this.
I've got the plan.
Yeah, I think y'all can
Welcome
hear
to
it,
the
right?
greatest show. A unified act.
For some reason, I
Enough
can't
is
hear it.
enough. I've got
But-
the plan. Welcome to the greatest show.
Texas
A
Jane in the
unified
house.
act.
And
Enough
Black
is
Guy
enough.
9.
I've
Boy,
got
hold on
the
for a minute.
plan.
Texas Jane. Hold on
Welcome
for a
to the
minute.
greatest
Let me
show.
address this,
Unified
boy.
act. Enough is enough. I've
Yeah,
got the plan.
Texas Jane in the house,
Welcome
boy.
to the greatest
You know,
show. A unified
Down there with
act.
Annie
Enough
Oakley,
is
boy.
enough.
Down with the
I've got
greats.
the plan.
We got Black
Welcome
Guy
to the
9
greatest
in the
show.
house.
A
Boy,
unified
you know I wasn't going to
act.
forget
Enough
about
is
y'all.
enough. I've got the plan.
Boy, I tell you,
Welcome
look
to
at
the
this.
greatest show. A
Hold on for a
unified
minute.
act.
Boy, they can't
Enough
stand
is
it, boy.
enough. I've got
I just
the
love
plan.
stunting on them, man. I
Welcome
stun
to
on
the
them so
greatest
very
show.
much,
A
boy.
unified
Texas
act.
Jane,
Enough
boy.
is
Look at that. I
enough.
got to
I've
post
got
your
the
stuff.
plan.
Coming back
Welcome
looking at
to
the
the greatest
comments
show.
and
A
things like that.
unified
Oh,
act.
my
Enough
goodness.
is enough. I've got
Yep,
the
and
plan.
do what Texas
Welcome
Jane
to
tell
the
you.
greatest
Please
show. A
like,
unified
comment, and
act.
subscribe,
Enough is
please.
enough.
You know
I've
what I'm
got the
saying?
plan.
Where that voice at? Hold
Welcome
on
to
for a
the
minute.
greatest show.
Well, I got the
A
voice. You know I
unified
got the
act.
voice on.
Enough
You know
is
what I'm saying?
enough.
Hold on for a
I've
minute.
got
Here
the
we go.
plan.
Here we go.
Welcome to the greatest
Please
show.
like,
A
comment, and
unified act.
subscribe,
Enough
please.
is
There you go.
enough.
Yeah,
I've
please
got
do
the
that.
plan.
There you go.
Welcome
Oh,
to the
my
greatest
goodness,
show.
though, man.
A unified act. Enough is enough.
They don't
I've
have
got
nothing
the
for
plan.
us, man.
Welcome
They don't
to
have
the
nothing
greatest
for us,
show.
ladies and
A
gentlemen.
unified
I
act.
tell you, boy.
Enough is enough. I've got the plan.
Boy,
Welcome
look
to
at
the
this. We got
greatest
somebody
show.
hiding. What is this, the
Unified
mask?
act. Enough is
You that
enough.
other
I've got
coward.
the plan.
You've been in here before.
Welcome to the greatest
what's it,
show.
JFK or
Unified
something?
act. Enough
Boy,
is
whatever.
enough.
The,
I've
man,
got
you've
the
been in here
plan.
before, though. I've seen
Welcome
that
to the
name
greatest
before,
show.
man. He will never show his
Enough
face.
is enough. I've
You know,
got
calling
the plan.
himself an Uncle Ruckus. Don't
Welcome
call
to the
yourself an
greatest
Uncle
show.
Ruckus, man. You gonna be all
Unified
right.
act. Enough is
Slick Nick
enough.
in the house,
I've got
boy.
the plan. Welcome
Slick
to the
Nick.
greatest
Boy,
show.
I tell you, man.
Unified act.
It
Enough
feels
is
so
enough.
good to
I've
be
got the
loved by
plan.
someone. Let me tell you,
Welcome
boy.
to the greatest show. A unified act. Enough
Larry,
is
that's no.
enough. I've got
Larry,
the
you need to
plan.
come off there. If you feel
Welcome
like
to
you're
the
in the house of
greatest
the
show.
slaves, you should go ahead and get off the
Enough
Democratic
is enough.
slave
I've got
plantation,
the
sir.
plan.
You ain't got to be a
Welcome to the
slave no
greatest
more.
show.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
unified
Oh my
act.
goodness, where's
Enough
my
is
side?
enough. I've
Oh
got
my
the
goodness,
plan.
Larry, you ain't
Welcome
got
to
to be
the
a slave,
greatest
sir.
show. A
You really
unified
don't.
act. Enough is enough. I've
Yeah,
got the plan.
boy, I tell you.
Welcome to the
And Sean
greatest
too.
show.
You ain't got this ain't Candyland. You want to make it sound like Django, man. It's a good movie.
Welcome
Man, you
to the
trying to paint
greatest
me in that
show.
corner and oh man, you over here on Candyland. Don't you know the Democratic
Welcome to
slave
the
plantation
greatest show.
is Candyland, right?
Enough is
Candyland.
enough.
That's
I've
what
got
that's
the
about.
plan.
We ain't on no Candyland.
Welcome to the
Boy, I
greatest
tell you.
show. A unified act. Enough is
Oh,
enough.
man,
I've
they
got
bad.
the plan.
They big bad.
Welcome
You
to
guys
the
got bigger
greatest
issues
show.
to
A
worry about
unified
anyway.
act.
Because
Enough
now
is
that it's been
enough. I've got
redistricted,
the plan.
y'all have lost more
Welcome
seats.
to the greatest
You know what I'm saying?
show. A
Oh
unified
yeah.
act.
Did Debbie
Enough
Wasserman
is
Schultz,
enough. I've got the
loser, you know what I'm
Welcome
saying,
to
over
the
there in
greatest
Florida,
show. A unified
loser,
act.
you know what I mean?
Enough is
Oh
enough.
my
I've
goodness.
got the plan.
Yeah, we got Stewart
Welcome
in the
to the
house, one of my
greatest
member
show. A
subscribers. There you go.
unified act.
Got
Enough
Stewart
is enough.
2000
I've
and,
got the plan.
2004.
Welcome
You know,
to
big
the
ups to
greatest
Stewart.
show. A unified
There we go.
act.
And let's get it going
I've
down
got
the list, though. Boy, I tell you.
Welcome to the
It
greatest
is
show.
something
A
else. Looking at
unified
these
act.
buffoons
Enough
and
is
clowns,
enough.
man.
I've got the
They know I
plan.
troll them better than
Welcome
they
to the
control me.
greatest
Boy, I
show.
tell you, though. They
Unified
hate it,
act.
too.
Enough is
But we
enough.
love it
I've
around
got
here,
the
though, don't we?
plan.
Don't we love
Welcome
it
to the
around here?
greatest
here.
show.
Oh, my
A
goodness,
unified
dog. Look at
act.
this.
Enough is enough.
Please
I
like,
got the
comment, and
plan.
subscribe,
Welcome
please.
to
Look
the
at this,
greatest
boy.
show.
Look
A
at this.
unified act.
Boy, this is
Enough
something
is
else,
enough.
man.
I've got the
Oh, my
plan.
goodness.
Welcome
That's
to
why I
the
said,
greatest
who's at the
show.
door?
A unified
Oh my
Enough
goodness,
is
it's these
enough. I got
clowns
the
right
plan.
here. This the
Welcome to the
Frog
greatest
Squad.
show.
Boy, I
Unified
tell you, they don't have
enough is
nothing
enough.
though.
I got
Larry
the
is
plan.
upset. Boy,
Welcome to
who
the
isn't
greatest
upset?
show.
Boy, you got
Unified
Larry foaming at the
enough is
mouth,
enough. I got
acting
the
the damn
plan.
fool, want to
Welcome to
beg
the
and stay
greatest
on
show.
the candy land and all the rest of this stuff.
I got the plan.
Ah,
Welcome
my
to
God,
the
look at
greatest
this, man.
show.
Ooh, this is something else.
Enough
I want
is
to read these
enough. I got
comments
the plan.
and stuff. Boy,
Welcome
they
to the
hide behind
greatest
me.
show.
They upset.
Enough is enough. I
Man,
got the plan.
he said here,
Welcome
even
to the
Trump knows
greatest
he's
show.
going to hell. No,
Unified
he's going to heaven.
enough
I don't know about where
enough.
you
I
may
got
be
the
going,
plan.
sir. Boy,
Welcome
Larry.
to the greatest show.
Boy, I tell you, man. Boy,
Enough is
Stewart,
enough.
Texas
I got
J,
the
Black Guy
plan.
9,
Welcome
Slick
to the
Nick.
greatest
Boy,
show.
we are just
Unified
trolling on
enough
them, aren't
is
we?
enough.
We
I
stunting
got
on
the
them, boy.
plan.
Texas J.
Welcome
We over
to the
here
greatest
stunting on them, aren't we?
show.
Oh, my
Unified
goodness.
enough
I'm over here
is
reading these
enough. I
comments and
got
stuff
the
that ain't worth really reading.
Welcome to
other
the
than
greatest
good stuff.
show.
But I like to get down to the good
Enough
stuff.
is
You know,
enough.
that's what
I
we
got
talking
the
about.
plan.
Oh,
Welcome
man.
to the greatest
Boy, they
show.
crying right now. Where my crybaby
Enough is
sound at?
enough.
I forgot
got the
about that. Let me get my
Welcome
crybaby.
to the greatest show. A unified act. Enough is enough. I got the plan.
Oh,
Welcome to the
Don't
greatest
cry.
show.
Oh,
A
Dibbs,
unified
it's
act.
okay.
Enough is enough.
It's
I got
okay.
the plan.
Larry,
Welcome
you
to
know what
the
I'm saying?
greatest show.
Ashy
A unified
Larry, it's
act.
okay.
Enough is enough. I
Oh,
got
Larry
the
over here
plan.
crying.
Welcome to
Ashy
the
Larry
greatest
over here
show.
crying. Put some lotion on, too.
Enough is
Boy, with
enough.
your
I
ashy
got the
stuff.
plan.
Boy, who
Welcome
else
to
is
the
over here
greatest
crying?
show. A unified act. Enough is enough. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
the plan.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to
oh,
the
yeah, look at
greatest
this.
show.
Boy, I
A
tell you.
unified
Who is this,
act.
Paulie?
Enough is enough. I
Who
got
else
the
is this
plan.
over here in this room,
Welcome
though,
to
you
the
know?
greatest
Oh,
show.
my
A unified
goodness.
act. Enough is enough. I got
Oh,
the
my
plan.
goodness. Look at this, though. We
Welcome
got
to the
Fluffy.
greatest show.
We got
A
Fluffy the
unified
dog in the
act.
house, though.
Enough is
Oh,
enough.
my
I
goodness.
got
Come
the
here,
plan.
Fluffy.
Welcome
going
to
to
the
pet you,
greatest
girl.
show.
Or
A
boy.
unified act.
Whatever.
Enough
You
is
know what I'm
enough.
saying?
I got the plan.
Oh, my
Welcome
gosh,
to the
man,
greatest
this is something else.
show. A
But
unified
yeah, man, we
act.
are
Enough
in
is
a
enough. I got
great
the
time
plan.
right now.
Welcome
And they
to the
know it, man.
greatest
They upset
show.
about it because they can't do anything about it.
Enough is enough.
They cannot,
I
you
got
know, I
the
can't do a
plan.
damn
Welcome to the
thing
greatest
about it.
show.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
unified
It's like
act.
Jay,
Enough
Texas
is
Jane,
enough.
learn
I
from
got
Texas
the
Jane.
plan.
Best
Welcome to the
president
greatest
in
show. A
history.
unified
Your
act.
daddy,
Enough
President
is
Trump.
enough.
I know
got
that's
the
right. Where my
plan.
applause at? Hold on
Welcome
for
to
a
the
minute.
greatest
Your
show.
daddy.
A unified act. Enough
Trump.
is enough.
President Donald J. Trump. Your daddy.
Welcome to the greatest
Yeah,
show.
that's your
A
daddy.
unified
Oh,
act.
my
Enough
goodness,
is
boy.
enough.
The
I got
greatest
the plan.
president ever.
Welcome to the
ladies and
greatest
gentlemen.
show.
Right?
A unified
And the greatest
act. Enough
losers
is enough.
ever
I
is who
got
you
the
guys are
plan.
seeing right now.
Welcome
Look
to
at
the
Hillary
greatest
trying to
show. A
hide,
unified
man.
act.
She
Enough
knows
is
she's so
enough. I
shameful,
got
boy.
the plan.
She over here got to
Welcome
hide.
to the
Look at
greatest
polka
show.
dot,
A unified
Pocahontas
act.
Warren over here. Look
Enough
at
is
it.
enough.
Boy,
I
look
got
at
the
it. What's that
plan.
thing? What's that paper?
Welcome to
Look
the
at
greatest
Maxine
show.
the
A
clown,
unified
Wiki
act.
West
Enough is
Waters, boy.
enough. I
Look
got
at it
the
with that
plan.
gavel. Give me
Welcome
that
to the
gavel.
greatest
You ain't no
show. A
judge.
unified act.
Let alone,
Enough
oh
is
my goodness,
enough.
give me
I
that
got
gavel.
the plan.
Boy, I tell y'all,
Welcome
man,
to the greatest
this right
show.
here
A
is the
unified
greatest
act.
jackass
Enough is
moment
enough. I
ever.
got the
I
plan.
tell you, this is a
Welcome to the
clown
greatest
jackass
show. A
party ever,
unified
man.
act. Enough
Rightfully
is
so.
enough. I got
Right, they've been
the plan.
scamming a long
Welcome
time,
to the
though,
greatest
right?
show.
And now
A
we ain't
unified
got to even
act.
deal with it
Enough
with this
is enough. I
redistricting
got the
thing, boy.
plan.
We gonna get there, you
Welcome
know
to the
what?
greatest
Order,
show.
boy.
A unified
Trump.
act.
Yeah,
Enough
it's
is
a
enough.
beautiful
I
thing,
got the
ladies and gentlemen.
plan.
A beautiful
Welcome
thing,
to
though,
the
but they
greatest
just
show.
crying.
A
Where that
unified
crybaby? Y'all wanna hear that
act.
again?
Enough is
Put the
enough.
bottles
I
up.
got
You know
the
what I'm saying?
plan.
Put that bottle
Welcome to the
icon up
greatest
there.
show. A unified act.
It's
Enough
okay.
is enough. I got the
Oh,
plan.
it's okay.
Welcome to the
The
greatest
babies
show.
are
A
crying.
unified
Oh,
act.
they're
Enough is
upset because
enough.
they've been
I got the
redistricted.
plan.
Oh,
Welcome to the
man, it's
greatest show. A
okay.
unified act.
Oh, it's
Enough is
okay,
enough. I
man.
got
You
the
got
plan.
Hannibal the
Welcome to the
clown.
greatest show.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
unified act.
Mhm.
Enough is
Yep.
enough. I
That's
got
what,
the
hey, Hannibal,
plan.
you're right, though. When you
Welcome
elect
to
a
the
clown,
greatest
you get a
show.
circus.
unified
But
act.
here it
Enough
is.
enough.
We talking
I
about got the people over on the left that
Welcome to the
that
greatest
actually
show,
voted for
a
these
unified
clowns.
act. Enough
We
is
got a
enough.
man
I've got the
that is
plan.
look at it. Boy, I
Welcome
tell
to
you,
the
not
greatest
clowns.
show,
Look
a
at this.
unified act.
I tell you,
Enough
man.
is enough. I've got the
The
plan.
damn me see
Welcome
me
to
do
the
that again with
greatest
them
show,
babies,
a
boy. I
unified
tell you.
act.
They
Enough
just
is
upset.
enough. I've got the plan.
Hannibal is
Welcome to the greatest show.
yeah, Hannibal, you just upset.
Enough is enough.
You
I've
just
got the
crying
plan.
because you know
Welcome
your
to the
party
greatest
is
show,
down
a
and
unified
your
act.
trash
Enough
party,
is
which is
enough.
part of
I've
the
got the plan.
SPLC,
Welcome to the greatest
Southern
show, a
Poverty
unified act.
Law
Enough
Center.
is
That's when you
enough.
keep crying.
I've got the plan.
I know we found out
Welcome
about
to
it.
the
Keep crying.
greatest show.
Go ahead, Hannibal. Keep crying. Ashley Larry, I'm gonna call you Ashley Larry. Put some
Welcome to the
lotion on.
greatest show.
With your ashy self. Boy, I tell you.
I've got the plan.
Boy, I
Welcome
tell
to
you.
the
Look at this.
greatest
It's just,
show.
I know it's not
Unified
fair.
act. Enough is enough.
I know it's
I've got
not.
the
I know
plan.
it's not.
Welcome
Oh,
to the
man.
greatest
Hey, it's
show.
gonna be okay.
Unified act.
It's
Enough
gonna
is
be
enough.
okay,
I've got
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
plan.
It's going to
Welcome
be
to the
okay.
greatest show.
You know,
Unified act. Enough is enough. I've got the plan.
Have you learned in
Welcome
history?
to the
You've been
greatest
lost in
show.
history.
Unified act.
Morocco
Enough is
lost.
enough. I've
The
got the
Italians
plan.
whooped your butt.
Welcome to the
You know?
greatest
Boy,
show.
I tell you.
Unified act. Enough is enough. I've got
Look
the
at this boy,
plan.
he bad about it.
Welcome
though,
to the
too, boy. He
greatest
bad
show.
about it, boy.
Unified act. Enough
Hannibal,
is enough.
boy,
I've got
you got to
the
get
plan.
off Candyland,
Welcome
man.
to the
You still
greatest
on the
show.
Democratic
Unified
slave
act.
plantation.
Enough is
And
enough.
these are your
I've got
leaders,
the
which are
plan.
clowns.
Welcome
No
to the greatest
policy.
show.
Hannibal,
Unified act.
name
Enough
me
is
one
enough.
policy
I've got
that the
plan.
Democrats created.
Welcome
that
to the
helped
greatest show.
America.
Unified
Give me
act.
one.
Enough is enough.
Give me one.
I've got the
That's all I
plan.
want. I don't want.
Welcome
I
to
just
the
want one.
greatest
You ain't got to
show.
do all four.
Unified act.
But just give
Enough
me
is
one.
enough.
Can you
I've got
just
the plan.
give me one, sir?
Welcome to the
Give me
greatest
one.
show.
Just one.
Unified
Only
act.
one.
Enough is
Right?
enough.
Look
I've
at him.
got
He's steady
the plan.
running his mouth.
Welcome
Come
to
on
the
now. Come
greatest
on now. I'm
show.
asking you. Give me a policy
Enough is
or
enough.
that the
I've got the
Democrats.
plan.
Give me a policy.
Welcome to the
You
greatest
can
show.
you do one,
Unified
Hannibal? Are you
act.
that dumb?
Enough
Can
is
you do?
enough.
Can you give
I've
me
got
one?
the plan.
Right?
Welcome to the
Mhm.
greatest
Can you give
show.
me one?
Unified act.
That's all I
Enough
want to
is
know.
enough.
Can you
I've
give
got
me
the
one?
plan.
Give me one, sir.
Welcome
Give
to
me
the
one.
greatest show.
That's all I
Unified
want to
act.
know.
Enough is
Is
enough.
give
I've
me
got the
one
plan.
policy.
Welcome to the greatest
Just
show.
one.
Unified act. Enough is enough.
Can
I've
everybody
got the
else hear
plan.
me? Because I have.
Welcome to the greatest show.
So for some reason, I can't seem to hear myself. Can you guys hear me? Just put a yes down in there.
Welcome to the greatest
Let
show.
me know if you can hear me.
Unified act. Enough
Yeah, put
is
it down
enough.
there, though.
I've got the plan.
Got someone else
Welcome
that's
to
having
the
trouble
greatest
hearing me.
show.
Can you hear me?
Act. Enough is enough.
Let me know.
I've got the plan. Welcome
Yep,
to the
yep.
greatest
Can't
show.
hear you because the videos.
Enough
Okay,
is
got you.
enough.
All right,
I've
thank
got
you.
the plan.
Let me turn that off. Okay, so the video is playing. Okay, it's playing over me. Okay, there we go. Okay, I appreciate it. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of that video. I meant to mute that video, by the way. I meant to mute that. Thanks. I just wanted to know. All right, there we go. That should be a lot better, though, man. You don't turn that off, man. Woo, man. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the other one up. That's what I'm going to do because I got to have the Democrat clown show. I will not stop. I will not stop. I will not retreat. But I just wanted to play that. What I'm going to do next time is just mute it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute it. That's what I do. Yeah. In fact, let me do that right now. I'm going to mute it. Therefore, you can be able
Welcome
to
to
hear
the
me.
All-Star Clown
Hold on for a
Review.
minute.
Free balloons for all.
Turn that all the way down. There we go. Now you can still hear me. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now we got some action here. There we go. Boy, look at this here, man. Now you can hear me. That's what's up. Mm-hmm.
Can we get to 100 likes? Let's go, MAGA.
Let's go, MAGA. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. And then for Hannibal.
Beta!
Yep. Hannibal and Larry.
Beta!
Yeah, these are beta guys, man. You can tell when the beta males show up, don't you? Boy, Hannibal is a beta male, boy. Ain't that something? Let's do it again.
Beta!
Yep, he sure is, though. Look at him, man. Still running this trap. He can't name one policy that actually will help American people, right? This is exactly what he is. You notice that he goes in criticizing Trump, which is not true. Everything he posted up there is not true. That's the thing about it, though. You know, this is how delusional they are. I can easily defeat this stuff, but I just want to let him look like a jackass that he really is. You know what I'm saying? Hannibal lost, sir. You repping the name of a loser. He lost the war, sir. The Punic Wars has been over. We're talking what? 218 BC, sir? You still repping that, sir? The Italians are still around. Morocco is just a little country. Are you serious? He can't name one policy. See, it's easy. All you got to do is ask him one question. Any of them. Name me a policy that the Democrats have created that benefited the American people. Is that too hard to say? Here it is, though. He keeps saying this dude is an embarrassment, but they can't answer one question. This is this is the whole thing. Dude is embarrassing. They can't answer one question. Right? This is the thing about it. Let me see. It look like the Dems are gonna collapse this. Yeah, they are. They are going down. Like Steve Urkel said, they going down. They going down. The boy, I tell you, he's a bot. Yeah, I know. I just like to tease the bot too. Yeah. I tease the bot. Texas James says exactly. Boy, the Dems are going down though. Yep, I appreciate that, Mr. Ralph. I appreciate you, man, Let me know I ain't had no volume on. Trump is far from Reagan. Look at you, Hannibal. If you are not a bot, prove to me that you're not a bot. I think you're a bot. Oh, man, ain't nobody that can't answer one question. Yeah, you're right, though. He's a bot. I ain't going to waste my time with the bot. Is he a bot for real, though? Hannibal, are you a bot? Just say something other than about Trump. Just say something other than about Trump. That's what I want to know, man. Oh, my goodness, man. Woo, man. He said, let me guess. You're going to run Gavin Newsom. He ain't running no more. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going in there no more. Under his watch, we done lost a ton of businesses. They lost Elon Musk and Tesla, right? They lost, 250,000 Walmarts, right? There's so many of these companies that's leaving, California. It's unreal, man. It's a lot of them that have left out of there. They don't have anything, man. I can even pull up a list of all these companies. If Gavin Newsom was doing so well, then he wouldn't be leaving all these companies wouldn't be leaving out of California. I tell you, man, look at this. Well, he got down here, no towards vote blue. Yeah, that's a bot. Yeah, guys, yes, it's a bot. I believe you, boy, that's a bot. Oh, my goodness. We got to put that out for the bot. Where did the free balloons go? Yeah, that's what we want to know. He probably stole them, too. See, this is the stuff. They always offer some stuff, and we don't get nothing. Where the free balloons at? Good point. Good point. Where is the free balloons? Right? Boy, can we get at least one free balloon? Bernie Sanders, can we get just one free balloon? We can't even get one. Damn. Boy, I tell you. You in Michigan? I'm in Michigan, too. Boy, it's good to see a Michigan MAGA supporter. I tell you, man, that's what's up. We love to see another Michigan MAGA supporter. I was there in 1980. When Reagan won the GOP nomination. Man, that's what's up, man. You go way back, like 4 flats on the Cadillac, man. That's what's up. Yep, those Reagan years, man, Reagan, a true American, Exactly, man, a true American. And we got another true American right now, and that is President Donald J. Trump. You know what I'm saying? That he have gotten the phrase from who? Ronald Reagan, making America great again. Isn't that what he used to say? Boy, that's what I'm talking about. Ronald Reagan used to make that speech. You know what I'm saying? The man was truly misunderstood and things. He wanted to audit the Federal Reserve, and look what they did. Took a pop shot at him, man. It sucks, though, right? But these are the things that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? The Palisades Reservoir empty again. Oh, for real? Oh, man. Hey, Brian, are you serious? Over there in California? I heard about something about the Palisades, man. Oh, my goodness. I remember all those California wildfires and all this other stuff. Oh, my goodness, man. I tell you, man, this is why we can't have this joke of a leadership around. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and do this again, play the loop. It's more effective when I play the loop, just keep looping it. Yep, okay, there we go. Let's play it again. Look at this. Boy, and this is the thing about it, man. We don't need these idiots, imbeciles, low IQ people running everything, because this is what you're going to get. We didn't vote for this. We voted for competent leadership, and that is Donald J. Trump. What a black guy now said, Bernie is cooked. Yeah, you're right about that, though. I got to get some flaming Yeah, they been cool. Yeah, Bernie, you always talk about this all the time. They're oligarchy. They're oligarchy. That's all he knows how to say, man. People didn't know what an oligarchy was until Bernie said, the oligarchy. You got anything else to say, though, Bernie, man? Boy, where's my free balloon at, Bernie Sanders? You talking about free balloons for all. Give me my balloon, man. And I want Chuck Schumer to make me one of those hot dogs. Can you do that for me, Chuck Schumer? Are you going to lie about that? Well, see, I was starting to do it, but Trump, he took our funds away for the free balloons. You buffoon. Oh, my goodness, man. Boy, I tell you. Boy, making America great again. Boy, I tell you. This country is, if you don't like it, get out. Who's asking you to stay here, sir? If you don't like America, get out. Instead of criticizing about it, you could be part of the solution instead of the part of the problem. That's the thing about it. You could be part of the solution or part of the problem. They so stupid, they don't even want to work with Trump. They always been used to having their way. A bunch of spoiled ass ingrates, right, that has been ripping America off a long time now. No more are we going to be ripped off, right, by the American tax. We're not going to be, no more are you going to be ripping off the American taxpayer. No more. Boy, I tell you. Yeah, look at this, boy. Oh, yeah, we got Free in here, too. We got Free in the house. Who is this guy named Free? Oh, Free. Oh, don't cry, Free. You little baby, you. Oh, we got Free, Hannibal, Ashley Leary. Oh, my goodness, boy. We got these people in here, man. You don't be upset. Don't be like that. Oh, it's okay. Oh, man. Boy, I tell you. Oh, Francisco, don't be like that. You little baby, too. Don't be like that. And Dave, boy, don't you be like that, man. We're just clowning on y'all, man. This is your leaders. You should be happy. You should be happy, though. This is who you voted for. You voted for a person with no common sense, man. Oh, yeah, where's you want to hear the other one? You want to hear my beta? Oh, yeah, I know you like that one. Here it is for
Beta!
There we go. Oh, my goodness, boy. Look at that. We got Free, which is also a who?
Beta!
Oh, my goodness, boy. I tell y'all, man, Beta males, right? Look at this. We got Dave. What is Dave, right? He's another
Beta!
Oh, yeah, he sure is, though, man. What about Francisco? Is he a what?
Beta!
Oh, yeah, he sure is a beta male, ain't he? Take his orders by his skirt. Oh, my goodness. Look at that, boy. What about Francisco? What is he again?
Beta!
Oh, yeah, Francisco is a beta male, though, isn't he? Crying, huffing, and puffing, acting like a little baby that he is. Look at this, boy. Look at this, boy. These are what?
Beta!
Beta males, man. Beta males, man. Look at the beta boys. Actually, I'm going to call them beta boys. These are beta boys, boy. The beta boys. Yep, look at that. And then these are the mommies and daddies right over here that y'all seeing. Look at Hakeem Jeffries jumping around, skinning and grinning. Look at him, boy. Oh, my goodness. Boy, I tell you, man, who roasts him better than I do? I do. Look at this. Look at Obama. You got that. You don't know how to play no darn horn. You just stop it. Stop the foolishness. You know that's fake. You know you won't know how to play no darn horn. Look at this. Look at Maxine Waters with the tambourine. I don't know what you got that for. You don't know how to use it. Look at this, boy. Look at Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. Look at her. And you got Adam Shifty Shift dropping those balls. Look at him. He can't do nothing right? Look at this. Drop one on the floor. Don't you trip on it, though, Hillary. Oh, I tell y'all, man. Look at this. Look at AOC, boy. Francisco said, bitch, you haven't even responded to any of my straight up facts, man. Because you ain't lies, though, Francisco. You are a liar, sir. That's why I didn't respond to it. You ain't nothing but a liar. You just a liar, Francisco. Look at you, man. That's why I didn't respond, man.
Beta!
Oh, man. Francisco, don't go away, man. Just go away. Oh, man. He said, you didn't respond to any of my comments. Oh, my goodness, man. We got John Mitchell in the house. Oh, man. He said, you're a Boondocks character. John Mitchell been in here before. Let me go ahead and clown John Mitchell, too. I'm taking on all comers, man.
Beta!
Yeah, John Mitchell is a what?
Beta!
You know a black woman rules you in your household, sir, John. You ain't fooling me. You know I'm from the black community, and most brothers like you are led by a skirt, so you need to knock it off, man. You ain't even worth even talking about, right? Fix your house first before you can come in here telling me what to do, sir. You know, because we know you being led by a skirt. That's why I don't take a lot of brothers serious, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Look at it, Francisco still trying to get my attention. Francisco, you got to overcome being a
Beta!
Oh, my goodness. It's just so easy. It's just so easy, man. Oh, my goodness. They mad as hell in here. Oh, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Too bad they don't love you. What's it, ass comic? Too bad they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Too bad they don't love you, sir. We got a lot of proof on that, too. You're being led by the 92% in the so-called black community, boy, I tell you. And that go for this foolishness that's up here right now. Many other 92% of black women voted for this foolishness as well, too. This is another problem. And you know what, a lot of the brothers, all they do is just go right along with it, because if they don't, because, you know, a lot of their women are their mommies and stuff. That's who their mommies are, right? Go back and listen to your mommy, you know? Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? You say, why not? It's pretty obvious, though, you know? It's pretty obvious. Ever since, 1965, Great Society, right? When they have given a lot of black women what? It's called the Welfare Act of 65. 65, though, you know? That's why they say they could do better than the black man. You know what I'm saying? Most of them do. 72% of them are single with children and no father, no daddy in the home, though. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell you. You know who policy created that? If you want to know, let me tell you that. It was the Democrats. The Democrats did that. That's why. The Democrats have set up the black community, as I always said, sir. Those are facts. Right? Oh, my goodness, man. They don't like talking about that, do they? Oh, my goodness, man. Anyone but a Republican, man. This is a bot. Boy, I tell y'all. Everybody, boy, this is a bot. That's why I say it got to be a bot, because he don't answer no questions. Got to be a bot. That's exactly what it is. They got to be a bot. Wow. Yep. So, where's that other dude at? Where's that other dude at? Oh, man, there's so many of them crying in this room, boy. But this is their leaders here, right? We talk about, look at these. These are clowns. These are buffoons. No policy whatsoever. They are the reason as to why we are in this situation in the first place. You know? You know what I'm saying? Third party, independent, you know where it goes to, man. It's not even like voting at all, man. Look at this. You know, you should be voting for Trump. At least Trump got policies. The left ain't got nothing but lies and deception, man. And that's who they are. They're the tap dancers right here. Look at them all up here on stage tap dancing, right? I'm over here. These are clowns right here. Look at Obama and them tap dancing, boy. Bunch of beta males. He take his directions food by Big Mike.
Beta!
Boy, I tell you, that's who Mike takes his instructions from, is Big Mike, right?
Beta!
Oh, my goodness, this is terrible, man. Boy, I love ICE immigration. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to post this up. I love ICE and immigration, boy. Let me see here. I'm not illegal. I'm afraid of ICE. I'm not against America. I just appreciate it from afar. That's okay, though. You know what I'm saying? You know? But wherever you are, you come over here the right way. You ain't got to be afraid of ICE. That's only for people coming over here illegally. You know what I'm saying? Now that we have locked that down, ICE is in full effect. They got the funding, ladies and gentlemen. I told them that Trump was going to get that taken care of. We got the funding now where they can go in there and start arresting these people, booking them and getting them right up on out of here. That's what I like to see. ICE. Boy, ice, baby. God bless America. Boy, that's what I'm talking about. Ice. That's what I'm talking about. Stop, right? Collaborate and listen. We're going to be coming in, kicking the doors are kicking. We're going to be kicking in doors, getting them on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Boy, kick you in the door, right? With the 4-4, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is, boy. Boy, I tell you, man. U.S. Navy spook. I done seen this moron in here before, though. You know what? Don't be mad, Navy SEAL. You ain't even a Navy SEAL, man.
Beta!
You's a beta male simp, you know? I got a lot of friends in the military, man, and you are a disgrace when you try to go against Trump. You ain't even military. You don't even deserve to wear that uniform. Take that uniform off. You know what I'm saying? Well, I take it off for you. You know what I'm saying? I take that uniform off. You don't even deserve to wear that uniform, sir, at all. You don't need to wear that uniform, man. You don't need to wear it at all. You a disgrace to the whole thing. You look at you, boy. You disgrace to the military, man, when you don't stand and back Trump. Boy, I tell you, look at him. I'm over here single-handedly over here chopping them down. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you're right about that. No name. These dumbasses actually voted for who? Kamala Harris. Oh, my goodness. She over here. I got her in the other thing. I got to pull her back up on the other video. But these are clowns, buffoons, and idiots. Look at this. It's just so sad, though. We got a bunch of who?
Beta!
Oh, yeah, we sure do, man. Look at this, man. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so we talked about the golden age, man. Now, let me get off of that for a minute, though, because I've been cooking these people in the chat, too, man. That's why they ain't hanging around, man. Ooh, man, look at that. But, yeah, this is exactly what it is. Let me put up some other great heroes in the past that were true Republicans, you know, that was making making life a lot better and easier for us. Let me see here. Hold on for one moment, ladies and gentlemen, before we go here, because we have to tell it, right? Let me see here. Where did I put it at here? All right. Hold on for one moment. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep. These are the three great men. We got Abraham Lincoln. He was a great man. This is the one that went up against the globalist deep state in his day. He was the one that implemented the greenbacks. He was the one that took us off the monetary, put us back on took us off the monetary banking scam system, created the greenbacks, also freed the slaves. He was a Republican out of Illinois. Abraham Lincoln, right? We also have Theodore Roosevelt. You know he's up there on Mount Rushmore. These guys on Mount Rushmore, right? Look at Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, a true patriot, a true American. And then the next one I'm going to put up there is President Donald J. Trump. He will go up there on that Mount Rushmore as one of the greatest presidents we ever had is, Donald J. Trump. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is what winning is like, man. We got some greatness in our time. We either have to have William McKinney. We got to get him up on it. He was assassinated. One of the tariff men, though. They don't even know their history in this room, man. They don't even know who William McKinney is, right? They don't even know. Some of you guys know, though, you know. Look at this. We're going to put him up there, and you better not touch that. When Trump get his face up, you better not touch that up there on Mount Rushmore because you're going to go to prison for a long time. You ain't going to never get out, you know. I use a Texas flag. They don't understand, so I am not shouted down. Yeah, this is what we call the Alamo, Texas. Boy, Texas is a historical state and things. Boy, I tell you, man, Texas, man, this is where a person can be free. Yep, freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, man. And also a very, very not just conservative, but it's also a what we call according to the Constitution, because they believe in the Constitution as well. A lot of red states do. The blue states don't. Yeah, the blue states don't. Yeah, right. He said, no name says you're gay if you're a Democrat. Yeah, you right about that. That's what you got that right. And there are a lot of other things. Hill County, it says, it said MAGA. Yeah, MAGA, boy. They coming in strong now. Dave, don't be upset. Yeah, don't be upset, though, you know. You know the Iran-Contra, that wasn't Ronald Reagan. That was Oliver North and those people, man. How do you think? That ain't got nothing to do with Reagan, you know. Reagan is a great man, man. Don't you talk about Reagan, you know. Reagan was a great man in his time, you know. Let me see here. Take more than just to kill a bull. Teddy Roosevelt. That's right. He did say that, though, ladies and gentlemen. He did say that, man. We over here showing salute to the great Republicans through the history and stuff. And I'm going to be doing more. We're going to be putting William McKinney up. We're going to be putting these gentlemen up, JFK and all the rest of them. We're going to put them up. You know what I'm saying? These are great Republicans, and the black ones, too. We're going to put up, Frederick Douglass. We're going to put up Booker T. Washington, right? We're going to put up a lot of them, ladies and gentlemen. Even Martin Luther King Sr. was a Republican. We're going to put him up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to go on and put him up, you know. Yeah, Oliver North, talking about Oliver North took the blame. You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe at all took the blame. Oliver North, no, he had a lot to do with it, though, in things. And I know because I was there. I remember very, very well, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, yeah, we're going to be putting up a lot of great heroes, man. A lot of great heroes that are Republican, right? In fact, let me go ahead and put up a couple of other things because it's more than just me telling. I like to show. That's show and tell. Let me see. Show and tell. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Here it is. This is the great timeline. These low-down demo KKK rats, they don't want you to know about this here. Here's a whole timeline of the Reconstruction period, if you can see it. Look at this. The Reconstruction period. Look at that. Boy, you know, I make promise on my word, boy. The Reconstruction period. There it is. Can y'all see it? Right here. From 1861 all the way to 1877. Here are the abolitionists, right, to the Reconstruction. They got him right here. See, you can't remove history. See, they can't defend against this. Look at Frederick Douglass. Look at her. Right? We got him over here. Look at it. It's a lot of them, boy. You can't defend him. Let's do this here. Hold on for a minute. Harriet Tubman. Hold on for a minute. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I got to blow this up for myself to be able to make it look bigger. Boy, we're going to show the history here. Because the Dems don't have nothing. These so-called black sellout leaders that have lied to the American people and to the black community especially, they never told them the history of the Republican Party. And we're going to talk about that before I go. It's just something that has to be talked about. You don't hear them talk about it at all, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to go in there and talk about it today. We're going to go all the way back to 1810, boy. Look at this. 1820, 1830, 1840, 1850. And this is before the Reconstruction period, right? 1860. Boy, I tell you. Look at this, man. Look at this. We talk about, look at this, boy. Boy, I tell you, man. Frederick Douglass. Harriet Tubman, right? Boy, I tell you. Dred Scott, right? Boy, I tell you. John Brown. Abraham Lincoln. Oh, my goodness. We start looking at all their timelines and stuff. And these were proud Republicans. Every last one of them was a Republican, man. They did great work. Even what's his name? Jackie Robinson, right? Jackie Robinson was even a Republican, man. Oh, my goodness. I already said about Daddy King was a Republican, man. We got Jason Beatrice in the house. What's up, Republicans? What's up, MAGA? Brother and sisters, what's going on? What's going on with you too, Jason? Beatrice, man. Welcome to the chat. Where my thing at? Where my horn at? Boy, we got him, Stewart in the house. Boy, we got my members. That's what's up. Love that hat. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it, sir. What is that? Can I call you as attack? What's that? 6008. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I like your avatar, boy. Stormtrooper right there. Boy, I tell you. But yeah, this is exactly what it is, though. I'm over here showing the history of the Republican Party. The Republican Party is the party of our ancestors, founded in 1854 by gentlemen alike. Them and whites got together to form the Republican Party. They called it the GOP, the good old party, right? It was a good old party in a good old time, right? Well, these are the people that fought against the slavery spread into the West. If it wasn't for the Republican Party, ain't no telling where we would be at right now. Boy, I tell you, man, this right here, look at this. This is what we're talking about. It's something on the left that they never tried to talk about. And they tried to bury this history. Neither one of these people was a Democrat because they knew Abraham Lincoln freeing other slaves. The Democrats fought against it. They wanted their slaves. They were the Confederacy. It was the Democrats. The rebel flag was the Democrats. It was all the Democrats, right? They hated their slaves to be free. And when they were free, guess who came up with Jim Crow laws? It was the Democrats, right? They came up with Jim Crow, black laws, Jim Crow, right? Segregation, redlining. Come on now. These are all the things, since we're going to talk about it, right? I thought it would be nice to segue after talking about Trump and the golden age. These people, right? I'm talking about the people, right? I'm talking about the Democrats. Now, with the Republicans, with the Reconstruction, right, period, if it wasn't for the Reconstruction period, blacks wouldn't have been allowed to vote. Black men were voting back then in the Reconstruction period. All these lies that the Democrats on the left try to tell us, oh, yeah, they died trying to vote. No, they didn't die trying to vote. It was black people in the Republican Party that created a system and also got laws changed in the Constitution. The 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment was created by the Republicans. The people you're looking at right here had a lot to do with the success under the party of the Republicans. The Democrats ain't got nothing for. They can't hide this knowledge. They can't hide this stuff, right? If it wasn't for them, guess who was against it? It was the Democrats. The Democrats was against abolishment of slavery. The Democrats hated that black ex-slave babies had to be included as citizens of the United States of America. That will be called the birthright, right, of the 14th Amendment, that the Democrats made stipulations and lies telling foreigners, if you were born in America, that makes you American. No, it doesn't. They are going against and trampling on our birthright, that we went through that struggle. They didn't go through that struggle. Why should they be allowed to be an American when their family never been a slave? Their family never been abused, right? That's what I say, man. They don't have nothing for me. The 15th Amendment, right? This is to allow blacks to vote, right? But these stupid idiots that come in here, they don't even know history. That's why I'm just cooking. And I'm going to leave this up because this right here it's a telling story of the whole timeline from 1810, you know what I'm saying, all the way up to 1870. Boy, I tell you, look at this, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. When you get history like this, you just put it up in their face. They the ones that kowtow and bow down because they don't have nothing against this. See, what they'll do is they'll try to move the goalposts, change the questioning. No, we're going to keep it right here. This is the party of our ancestors right here, the Republican Party, right? This is it right here. They hate the fact that I know history, right? This is the thing about it, man. Where was the Dems? Not one of them was a Democrat. Demo KKK rat. Just call them by their proper name. Look at this, man. This is terrible, man. It's terrible that the Democrats had to lie. What's great about it is our ancestry and our heritage, home of the Republican Party, man. This is a beautiful thing, man. Ain't it beautiful that blacks and whites can get together and forge something out? It shows that it works. You know what doesn't work? The Democrats didn't want blacks in there. They would have never allowed them. Back in those days, in the 1800s, you ain't never seen a black in no Democrat Party, right? Until 1930 and things like that. When we talk about who, you already know. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Besides that, you didn't see no blacks being no damn Democrat. And it's going to keep it real, man. Look at this. This is the history right here. Boy, I tell you, they hate the fact that this, I'm just putting it up right in front of their faces, and I'm just stunting on them too, boy. Boy, oh man, they're just stunting on them, boy. Look at this. They ain't teaching at all. They liars, man. The Southern Poverty Law Center, they ain't nothing talking about a party switch. They practices have switched, but they still keep the same hatred, the same bigotry, right? The same separation stuff, lying, cheating, right? This is what they do, and stealing. That's what they do. But here, look at Frederick Douglass, man. We got our great minds right here. Dred Scott, Harriet Tubman, Booker T supposed to be up here too, and many more supposed to be up in here. Because y'all already know I went over it already with some of the famous Republicans, right? This is exactly what it is. So you're going to learn something today. For those that don't know, this is actually factually true. Look at this, man. This is what I'm talking about right here. Boy, I tell you, man. This right here, let me see if I can pull up something else. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Just give me one moment. Boy, we're going to go ahead and get this stuff down. We're going to get down to it. We're going to get down to it, man. Boy, I tell you, just give me a minute. We're going to get down to it. Where my other thing at here? Hold on for a minute. All right, let me see here. Show famous black Republicans. Should have done this earlier, but that's okay. Long as I get it done, that's the main thing. Black Republicans from. All right, hold on for one moment, guys. Give me one moment as well. I got to do one thing here. Hold on for one moment. Hold on. All right, let's go ahead and see here. Let me see here from let's see here, 1810 to all right, let's take a look at it. Survey say, show me the results. Show me the results. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and pull this stuff up because you notice that none of the blacks that are Democrats, they never talk about this stuff. Why? Why don't they talk about the history of the Republican Party? Why? Because they can't change it. They can't change it, right? I'm going to show you right now. Hold on for a minute. I got you covered. I got you covered. Just give me one moment here. Give me one moment. Hold on for a minute. I wish I should have done this earlier, but hold on for a minute. We're going to get down on it. Yep. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on for a minute. Let me just go hit on and do that, boy. I love it when a good plan come together. What is this, an 18? Okay, got that in there. Boy, I'm going to let them know as far as the history. Boy, I tell you. Because I got it. It's one thing about when information is documented, you cannot hide it. I always learned that. What's that? Bill Cooper always would say, y'all know who Bill Cooper is? William Cooper, right? High naval clearance, not high naval officer, right? But hold a pale horse. Some of you guys know that dude, right? He always would say that once a thing is documented, you can never defeat it because it's been documented. And he's absolutely right. This stuff is documented, well documented. So I love my detractors that come in here and try to hide history, but it's not going to work. You can't defeat it. That's why you got to change the topic, and you're not even doing a great job of that. Boy, I tell you. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. We got some other stuff going on here, you know. I tell you, man. Look at this here, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to hit them up with the truth here. Hold on for a minute. Up to the modern day. Hold on for a minute. Let's go ahead and do this here first. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to get them right here, ladies and gentlemen. Can I cook? Let them cook. I'm going to go ahead and cook right now. Here we go.
Here's a visual timeline of famous black Republicans from the early 1800s to 2026. The Republican Party was the dominant choice for African Americans during Reconstruction, post-Civil War, due to its anti-slavery roots and support for civil rights. Many early black elected officials were Republicans. Support shifted in the 20th century, but notable figures remained active. Reconstruction era, 1870s, 1890s. The first black congressman. All of the first 20-plus black members of Congress were Republicans. Wikipedia.org. LVA-Virginia.gov. Hiram Rhodes Revels, 1827 to 1901. First African American U.S. Senator, RMS, 1870 to 1871. A minister and educator who filled Jefferson Davis's former seat. New Zone. Joseph Payne Rainey, 1832 to 1887. First African American U.S. Representative, RSC, 1870 to 1879. Longest-serving black congressman of the year. LVA Virginia. Blanche Kelso Bruce, 1841 to 1898. First black senator to serve a full term, RMS, 1875 to 1881.
There we go right here. What about Frederick Douglass? He was another one. Let's hear it. Let's get it. We're going to be rocking this out all the way to the midterms. The Democrats are done. They've been defeated a long time
Frederick
ago.
Douglass, 1818 to 1895, prominent abolitionist, orator, and Republican activist, served in Republican administrations.
Ooh, man. What about the early 20th century? What about that one? For those that may not know, we're going to talk about it again. Here we
Early
go.
mid-20th century. Jackie Robinson, 1919 to 1972. Baseball legend and civil rights pioneer who supported Republicans like Richard Nixon and spoke at the 1964 GOP convention.
He did what? Okay, he sure did. Hold on for a minute. I'm not even done yet. Boy, this is so... I'm just saying, though, man. I'm over here cooking these cracked head Democrats, right? Boy, I tell you, hold on. I got some more pictures to show, too. You don't think you believe me? Hold on for a minute. I got something. I got you covered. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. I tell you, man. Here it is right here. Here's some more right here. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. We know who these legendary people are, right? We have here Josephine Baker is a Republican. Thurgood Marshall, Republican. Bessie Coleman, a Republican. Louis Armstrong, Republican. Muhammad Ali, Republican. Jackie Robinson, a Republican. Oh, my goodness. Did you know that? Oh, my goodness. You're going to learn something in my room today, sir and ma'am. That's exactly what I ain't done yet. What was it? Rosa Parks, a Republican, right? what I say? Martin Luther King Jr., his daddy was too, right? Let's go and go further down the list, shall we? Look at this. They ain't got nothing for this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep it up over there too. Because we're going to be doing this all the way to the midterms, man. Since the so-called black leaders won't tell the truth, seem like I got to do it, right? It's all good.
Edward Brooke, 1919 to 2015. First black senator elected by popular vote. RMA, 1967 to 1979. Advocated for fair housing.
And these are famous Republicans. And there was a much more of them that voted Republican as well, too. From the Reconstruction period all the way down. Boy, you ain't got nothing for me. Boy, I tell you. What about the late 20th century? We're going to learn something today for some of them, right? Let's go ahead and bring this up, boy. I tell you, mess around and you're going to find out a lot.
Late 20th, early 21st century Clarence Thomas, B. 1948, U.S. Supreme Court Justice, appointed by George H.W. Bush, 1991 present. Prominent conservative voice Birmingham Times. Colin Powell, 1937 to 2021. Four-star general, first black chairman of the Joint Chiefs, and Secretary of State under George W. Bush. Birmingham Times. Condoleezza Rice, B. 1954. Colon Secretary of State under George W. Bush, National Security Advisor.
That's exactly it. We're talking about Colin Powell was a four-star general. We don't see too many four stars. We don't see too many four-star generals, do we? That's a Republican. Oh, man. I tell you, Condoleezza Rice, right? Look at it. This is a woman here that speaks 5 languages. She was under Bush Jr. administration, right? Look at her, boy. She was a part of the National Security Advisor. We're talking about Condoleezza Rice. What about another one here? We got some other ones, though, too. What about Tim Scott, right? He was a U.S. Senator, right? 2013 to the present. Tim Scott, we're talking about him, a senator over there in South Carolina. That's what we're talking about, right? Oh, my goodness. And let's keep on going. What about Representative Byron Donalds, which is running for the governor of Florida, which is also a Republican, right? Look at this, man. What about some others? Oh, we're going to get down to it. We're going to get down to it. Hold on for a minute. We're going to get down to it. See, that's why I was setting them up, because they done ran into a trap in here tonight.
Others,
I was setting
Burgess
them up.
Owens, RUT, Wesley Hond, RTX, Mia Love, former RUT, Ben Carson, HUD Secretary under Trump.
Boy, I tell you, man, ain't that something? Look at this. So we got a whole history over here of black men and women, right, that are popular, right, very popular Republicans, right? I don't see anything about Democrats on that. Boy, I tell you. Do they want some more of this whooping? Boy, I tell you, man. I've been whooping they behind all day today, y'all. Look at this. I'm going to keep this up. Because this goes against their narrative. Because if they're going to denounce people like myself, you got to denounce historian black folks that led the trailway. Shame on you. They are the pioneers, right? We're talking about pioneers, right, that ended slavery. Right? When the Democrats was for slavery, right? Boy, I tell you, the stuff that they come in here and try to say, it doesn't fit their narrative, right? See them in this room. I can go in and look at it now. They talk about everything of what I'm talking about because they are afraid, right? They don't have anything for this. They don't have a defense against this stuff. It's really sad. It's really sad, but it's the truth. Look at this. We know Jim Crow is an institution, ideology that was created by the Democrats. Facts. What about redlining, right? You always talk against it so much, but you never criticize or never thought to think that maybe that, in this case, the orchestrators was Democrats again. What about the Ku Klux Klan, right? Aryan Nation and all the rest of that. Here it is again. This is why we call them the Demo KKK rats, right? This is a fact. Man, we just over here cooking they behind, right? This is the stuff right here. And I'm going to keep this up and put this up against them like a mirror, right? Because when you call me a sellout, you're talking about all these people here. These are trailblazers. It make you look foolish. it make you look like the sellout. You know what I'm saying? If many of these men today was there, they would slap your face like I would. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what we had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? You want to big up the Democrats. Are you idiots? Boy, I tell you, man, you can't fix stupid. I just gave a history showing photos and images, right? They ain't making this stuff up. It's a fact. That's why they don't have anything, ladies and gentlemen. Look at their comments. They can't comment and say that I'm a lie. Not one of them said that I was a liar, right? That's the thing about it, right? And if they still say it, they don't know the history. This is documented. Ain't nobody Photoshop this stuff. This is real stuff. Look at this. Look at this. I want this to be known. Want this to be known. Why do you think people liking this stuff in the room? Because they know that this is history here. Real history, right? Real history. Look at this. Boy, I tell you. That's why I clown on the Democrats like I do. Because they are much of the problem. Terrorizing black folks here in America and others. Look at it. They can't hold a candle, man. Look at this. We're talking about the Union Army move in the South, 1861. Yo, Black Cavalry, what's that movie called, Glory? That's a lot of history behind that, right? What about the railroad expansion, right? What about that in 1862, right? The Homestead Act, right? What about 1863? Emancipation Proclamation, right? This was done. What about the 10% plan? What about all this stuff? Abraham Lincoln. What have the Democrats done, right? What have the Democrat policies that's supposed to have helped black people? Back in those days, it wasn't. They even had to come up with the Southern strategy, talking about the party myth switch. It doesn't exist. Their practices are the same. They are liars. I have debated this. They don't have no proof. It's speculative, if any, which me, it's just a lie because it's not there. I said, show the proof. They can't do it. If any that have switched over to Republican, it was about 7 or 8, I believe, right? That's exactly what it is. Strom Thurmond was one of them, right? But it ain't like this big boat of Democrats going to the Republican side. It did not happen. We already went over it. Historically, it wasn't there. It's another nothing burger, man, I tell you. Reconstruction, okay, Reconstruction period, 1861 to 1877. Look at this here. Look at this here, boy. Over here cooking these fools, man. That's what I'm saying. You got to show them with facts, documentation, right? Stuff that the black, so-called black leaders never talked about. Claude Anderson ain't never talked about this. Al Sharpton ain't never talked about this, right? We're going to name even more. Ain't none of them never talked about this. Why not? They know the party of our ancestors is the Republican Party. Thurgood Marshall was a Republican, right? Facts. Man, I tell you, man. Ooh, man. Look at this. Look at this. Boy, I tell you, man. It's a beautiful thing, though, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful thing. Look at this. And I appreciate the likes. I sure do. I sure do.
Thank you for the likes.
Let me see here. Hold on for a minute. Let me go ahead and move that out the way here. Oops. Let me go ahead and put this back up. Whoops. Took that away. Hold on for a minute. Oh, boy. Did the wrong thing. Hit the wrong. All right. Hold on for a minute. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Hold on for a minute. All right, here we go, right here. Share screen. Let's get that back up here. All right, share that screen again. Here they are right here. And I appreciate the likes as well. But here they are right here, ladies and gentlemen. There it is right here. And these are our conservative, modern conservative Republicans that are walking in the footsteps of history from our ancestors, right? And they want to call these people sellouts and stuff. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Boy, I sound like Stephen A. Smith, don't I? Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell you, man. Look at this. Look at this here. You're going to learn something today, boy. Look at him. Tim Scott, what's his name? Byron Donaldson and all the rest of them. Look at this. They don't have no type of defense against what I'm talking about. You know, it was all lies and deceit. All of it. They don't have anything, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We shut it down in this room here, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Here it is. Look at this. Remember I showed this before? The gerrymandering, right? We went over here to Maryland, 36% Republican, 0 seats, right? Look at this. Look at all this here. See the statistics? It's only bad when the Republicans do it, right? It's only bad when the Republicans do it. The Democrats can gerrymander, but when the Republicans do it, it's a problem. Look at this. Look at that. Boy, I tell you, man. We're going to show the hypocrisy that's coming from the left. Y'all know you ain't got nothing for me. Your phony, all these phony black so-called leaders, they ain't telling you the truth. They just want you on the slave, on the Democratic slave plantation. It's what they want. What they want. Many have left the Democratic slave plantation. Wasn't getting anything. Wasn't getting nothing done. Just lies and more lies. So all they know how to do is lie. Boy, look at this here. Let me just go on and move this up a little bit. I just want you guys to see. Yep. The birthplace of the Republican Party. Boy, look at that here. Look at that. Let me just make this a little bigger. Where am I going with this, counselor? I'm going to show you in a minute. Because in this photo, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. You got that elephant over here. Look at it. The birthplace of the Republican Party. Look at that. You got blacks and whites out there. Look at that. Boy, you look at that, boy. Yep. But you know what? That's the thing about it, because the more they argue, the more racist that. See, I trapped them. And this is proven that they are nothing but bigots and hypocrites, even against their own people. Because the Republican Party what they try to paint the Republicans don't even fit the narrative. I trapped you when you come in here talking all that crap about this and all that type of stuff going on. MAGA ain't no different than the history lineage of the Republican Party. Facts. Right? This is exactly what it is. We have beat you in the past, in history, and we're going to beat you again. Blacks and whites and other ethnic groups that are getting together to stop the tyranny coming from the Democratic Party. Right? Yep, this is it. Young Abraham Lincoln. This is his vice president, you know what I'm saying? Hannibal Hamlin, I think it is. Yeah, it is. This man now Abraham Lincoln did a great thing. Emancipation Proclamation, freeing the slaves. Then they try to tell lies about how he was a racist and a hater and all this other stuff. The Democrats have always lied about stuff. You know? A liar. Look at this. They don't have anything, ladies and gentlemen. This is crap. And we expose it here. Because if the so-called black leaders were to tell the truth instead of lying about it, the black community would be better off. But they want to make sure that they keep blacks in the down and stupor that they always have been, because they have lied to them, told them about racism and how Republicans and MAGA and what Trump is trying to do. They just make themselves look foolish because it don't even fit the narrative. They don't even fit the narrative. Try convincing the stupid 92% of them Don't even fit the narrative. Don't fit the narrative. Look at it. Boy, I tell you, man, it's been a beautiful thing, though, man. But this is the one I love right here, man. This photo right here. Ain't that something? We got great black Republicans, man. There's so many of us now. Walking in the footsteps of our ancestors. Stopping tyranny from these low-down racist Democrats. Boy, I tell you, man. I'm looking forward to the midterms. Because the way it's looking now, they're losing seats and we gaining seats. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And oh yes, the Death Star will be quite operational when your friends arrive. Oh my goodness, though. Yeah, boy, I could have said it best, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. It'll be quite operational. Oh man. Yeah, it'll be quite. I mean, should I do it right? Let me do Darth Sidious's hideous voice on it. We're going to do it. I got to do it right, you know? Let me do it right. I'm afraid that the Death Star will be quite operational before your friends arrive. Oh, my goodness. I scared myself. Yeah, boy. I tell you, man, they don't have nothing for me. They have nothing. Gave history here. Then he's still talking about Trump. Trump is in this lineage of history, you fool. Oh, man. Right now, if Abraham Lincoln would be alive, he would shake his hand and say, sir. Yeah, because he's walking in the path of history here. It's Donald Trump. It's a fact. He's walking in history. He said, yes, the blue wave says goodbye. Yeah, the blue wave ain't happening. Now we got rid of all that gerrymandering. I told them they didn't believe me. They didn't believe your boy, you know. I said, what is it going to be? Not a red wave. It was going to be a tsunami. Tsunami red wave. That's what I said, right? That topples a wave. We talking about a tsunami, right? And it's all their fault. Now they got their comeuppings and they going to get their butts whipped right around the midterms. And I'm going to walk this all the way down to the midterms. Anybody else that I can educate, right, about the bullshit Democrat Party and get them over to the party of our ancestors so you could be cool like Jackie Robinson, so you could be cool like Martin Luther King, so you could be cool like Thurgood Marshall, so you could be cool, right, like Frederick Douglass and Booker T. Washington, right? You'll be in the history of that lineage, voting Republican, right? That's exactly what it is. Boy, I just love it when a plan comes together, man. They have nothing for me, man. They have nothing for me, though. The heavyweight champion, boy, I hold the belt. I hold the belt. I got to get me a belt. I got to get a belt, man. I got to get a belt. I deserve a belt. Boy, I have destroyed the people on the left. And when you vote as a Republican, and we're talking about black, whites, and other, you'll be in that same lineage, that same history, in this case for some of you. Boy, I tell you, it's a beautiful thing, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what winning look like. The Democrats are finished. They have no policy. They have no leadership. They come into rooms and spaces like this. They hoping that guys like Johnny and the other dudes, Santana Jones and them, they ain't going to make it better. Those are echo chambers, right? They never talk about the stuff that I'm talking about, right? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Well, why is that? Umar Johnson, does he talk about stuff like this? No. He's a grifter, you know, like many of them. And I tell it to his face, what you gonna do about it, right? Grifting. We in the history here about, look at this. All these people, ain't he the same dude that lied about Frederick Douglass or being a relative or one of those dudes? No. The American flag, man. This is what we talking about right here. History in the making. I can't wait till they put Donald Trump up there on that Mount Rushmore, man, where he belongs. They're going to put Kennedy up there, too. That's what I heard. They're going to get both of them up there on Mount Rushmore, man. That's going to be a beautiful thing. That way people can see it, all Americans and stuff. They're going to know who real patriots are that sacrifice, man, to bring America back. Because we're going in a death spiral, man, led by these low-down demo KKK rats. But we got their ass together, though, I tell you that much. And we're going to give more than that because we're going to outstay behind out of power now that we have redistrict, you know what I'm saying, in the seats and everything. The Republicans have gained more seats and we have gained more power. We're going to make sure that the American Save Act go into effect. America first, ladies and gentlemen. Jobs are going to be for America first, right? Get used to that. America first. We are walking in the history, right, of our ancestors, right? And this is why we got our ancestors that's backing us up. America has been blessed, black, white, and other, right? We are getting rid of tyranny in this country, right? We are making sure that we will solidify the future of our children. Our children, now you can rest Republicans or moderates that voted for Trump. You can rest now because when we get the American Saved Act, you ain't got to worry about your children being disenfranchised through a boat to a damn foreigner no more. We putting their ass, deporting their ass back on that boat and shipping their ass right up on out of here where they belong. We are not going to be overtaken by a Muslim. We're not going to do, nope. They are being deported. All of them getting deported, getting them up on out of here, right? Because we already know Islam does not, what? They don't know how. It's not about them not knowing how to assimilate. No, that's BS. Wherever they go to conquer. You got to understand this. They put their flags up, right? We're going to take those flags down. The only flag that's going to be flown is the American flag. America first, not Somali first, right? Not Beirut or Lebanon first, not Palestine first, right? America first, not Yemen first, America first, right? Not Saudi Arabia, America first, right? That's exactly what we're talking about. America first, right? No other country is going to come in here, run and regulate things and dictate. We don't want you in our government at all. And we're going to get Ilhan Umar together. We're going to get her. We already getting a lot of those thieving ass Somalis up out of here anyway. We're going to ship them back home over there in Somalia where they can enjoy their bananas and rice eating ass selves. Go over there where you can eat plenty of bananas and rice and be happy amongst your people. Ilhan, build over there first before you talk about coming over here in America and talking about you're going to build over here. We don't want you. We exiting your behind right on out of here. Tim Scott going to be in prison too, right? All the way down to, what's his name, Ray or whatever, Jacob Ray and all the rest of them. We want all of their asses in jail and prison. Silver bracelets. For all that fraud they've been doing, fraud in California, fraud in Arizona, fraud in Colorado, fraud in Illinois, fraud in New York, fraud in Michigan, right? This is exactly what it is. They cannot stop what is coming, man. It is the Trump train with MAGA people on it. Boy, ain't it a beautiful thing? Choo, choo. Come on, ride that train. It's the Trump train. Choo, choo. Get on that train, right? And we're going to ride on these excuse my French. I got a little carried away trying to keep my cleaning up. I apologize about that. Where's my darn sensor at? Hold on for a minute. There it is. There we go. Okay, all right. Got that. So we're going to ride down on these. That's what we're going to do. That's how I had to censor myself, right? That's exactly what's going to happen. Ain't that something, ladies and gentlemen? I got to get up on out of here, boy. I tell you, man. United States and Israel, since you ask, United States and Israel are partners with each other, man. We got to have a partner in the Middle East. And it may as well be Israel, right? You know what I'm saying? Everything Israel does ain't perfect, but the United States ain't perfect either. And if we really going to talk about it, even when the Democrats was in there, shit, it really wasn't perfect. It was really bad. Under that big-eared galoot Obama, oh, my goodness. Look at what he did, man. And look what he built up Iran. We're going to find the uranium. It's just a matter of time. And we're going to find, with those isotopes, we're going to find out that him and Hillary is coming down to those silver bracelets. boy, it's coming down because what you have done is treason against the American people, weaponizing our enemies with that uranium. It's about to come. Silver bracelets. It's gonna come. Boy, that big ear galoot. We got Lou Hawk. Boy, listen, Lou Hawk art is in the house again. Oh my goodness. We done got Lou Hawk in here again, ladies and gentlemen. One of my arch rivals and one of my greatest nemesis, you know. I ain't gonna say the greatest nemesis, but Lou Hawk is up in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, boy, I tell you. Oh yeah, we got here. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got Moni. Yeah, 94. Yep. Oh yeah, I like the flag, sir. I like the flag, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. This is what it is. Once again, we already talked about the golden age. That y'all missed the golden age. I gotta watch that in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because he cooked on that with Trump policies. 365 days of winning under President Donald J. Trump. Democrats, a big fat zero, right? We got the big, beautiful bill, right? We even got things. Look at it. We even got the funding for DHS, man. Boy, the Department of Homeland Security. That means ICE, ladies and gentlemen, as well, boy. Woo, we just been winning. Woo, woo. The Trump train is just riding on these people, boy. Riding on them, man. When we ride, we just riding, boy, on that Trump train, boy. Who's on that Trump train, man? You know I'm on that Trump train. Come on and ride the train. It's the Trump train. Whoop, whoop. Come on, ride that train. You know what I tell you, man, we just going to ride all the way to the midterms, man. And when we win in midterms, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It should be, I'm going to call it the death of the Democratic Party, right? From 1828 up until 2026. That's going to be a nice look. I can see the actual thumbnail, right? I got it envisioned in my head, right? And that would be on a tombstone, man. Ain't that fitting? Don't that sound real good? Boy, I tell you, man, we just loving it here, man. Like I said before, I don't mind you disagreeing, but you have no power. You have no leadership. You just in here sitting up here complaining, right? You trying to get a Hail Mary game, trying to get a Hail Mary play right now. Ain't gonna be no Hail Mary play. We're gonna shut it down. Ain't gonna be no Cinderella team. We ain't the Cinderella team, boy. Y'all trying to be, it ain't gonna happen, boy. Don't you just love it? But we gotta bring up football stuff, right? I tell you, man. I tell you, it's a beautiful thing, man. Red, white, and blue. What you gonna do when the red, white, and blue come running down on you, brother? What you gonna do, brother? Oh my goodness, boy. Who is that? Hawkamania, boy. We talk about Trumpomania, brother. You know Hulk Hogan loved Trump before he passed away. Hawkamania. We had Hawk and Trump. Trumpomania is what we gonna call it. Boy, Trump-a-mania, man. Don't that sound good? 2026. I can see it now. Trump MAGA-a-mania. You know what I'm saying? People screaming and hollering and yelling and saying how great America is, boy. It's the greatest country on earth, man. Ain't nobody better than America. Our military, we dominate on land and on sea as well as on air, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's a beautiful thing. The only person that's going down is Obama and crooked Hillary Clinton. And the others, James Clapper, Comey, and all the rest of them, Susan Rice, right? Boy, I tell you, all of them going down, man. Woo, man, McCabe, all of them going down. Boy, I can't wait. Some silver bracelets, right? Boy, and don't leave out Obama. Oh, man, all roads lead to Obama. Boy, I tell you, Texas Jane know what she even know. All roads lead to who? Obama. Boy, I tell you, boy, Black Guy 9 says, who? MAGA forever. Boy, that's a brother right there, too. MAGA forever. Boy, Trump and Chuck Norris, boy. Trump and Chuck Norris would be proud, man. I love Chuck Norris, boy. You know what I'm saying? Those movies that Chuck Norris do, boy, that's what I'm saying, man. Boy, this is a beautiful thing. They don't have nothing for Trump. We got Jason Beatrice in the House. They desperate Democrats. Yeah, they desperate. Ain't nothing they can do. They have no leadership. They just clowns. People have already found out who they are and stuff. Just crybabies and clowns. Where my crybaby at? There we go. Oh, it's okay. Oh, Lou Hawk. Oh, it's okay. You know, I got to get Lou Hawk. I ain't got Lou Hawk lately, man. He comes in the room every now and then. You know, one of my arch rivals, you know. It's okay, Lou Hawk. Yeah. Give you a little shine, too. Lou Hawk. Oh, yeah, don't forget about the auto pen. I don't think they forgot about the auto pen, though, because they have used it. They all, I think it was Jill Biden, allegedly. She's supposed to have used the auto pen. Obama, of course, you know, and others. Boy, I tell you, man. Damn, dude. What'd he say? Damn, dude. He like said, what's that? Tiny Tim. Yeah, Tiny Tim Johnson. What happened to you? He's talking about tiptoe through the tulips. What you, Tiny Tim? You gonna tiptoe through the tulips, Tiny Tim? Is that what you gonna do? Tiptoe through the tulips. Boy, Lou Hawk even laughing. Boy, I tell you, man, ain't that something? You know I got much love for you, man. You know I do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Boy, I also support fascism. Go Trump. He ain't fascist, though, you know what I'm saying? But I still like how you said go Trump. Yep, you got it, Trump, you know? Better I know an Arthur, too. It better not be the Arthur that I know, you know? Man, I tell you. Yeah, Tiny Tim, you know you like that, though, Tiny Tim. You know what I'm saying? Boy, tiptoe through the tulips, boy. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on for a minute. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. It's supposed to be the laughing joke. Where's my laughter at, boy? It's supposed to have been, hold on for a minute. I hate the wrong one, boy. Talking about tiptoe through the tulips, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, though, yeah. What is Trump done? Man, Trump done so much stuff. I'm glad you asked, Tiny Tim. You know what I'm saying? Look at what Trump, he shut down the border. That's the first thing that he does, right? Then he started deporting a lot of these illegals out of the country, right? He shut down the USAID fund that the Democrats have been ripping off from the taxpayers, right? He did that. Remember that? He also declared America as an energy independence. He put out signing executive orders. He reopened the Keystone Pipeline, right? We got drilling. Drill, baby, drill, right? What about the big, beautiful bill? That's another thing that he got, right? No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on seniors, right? That was all part of the big, beautiful bill. Oh, what about the other one? DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. He integrated DOGE into the department, into the government. All levels of government has the DOGE now. We actually have a real checks and balances. So therefore, Democrats can't go out here and write bills without no longer people reading it. It has to go through DOGE. DOGE is going to make sure that that bill is on the up and up. It's no more pork, right? We got so much leverage, right, that is going on with who? The Republicans under MAGA. What else did Trump do? We could go right down the list. It's easy for me. I know so many of his policies. It's amazing to me that the Democrats can't name one policy that benefit the American people. I done named several, you know what I'm saying? Which is true. We got Trump RX, which is the medical thing. Trump had brought down the what's it, up to almost up to what, 80, 90%? Saving on their medical costs and stuff. Oh, man, when you had Obama, they were ripping us off, right? Don't get mad because I know Trump policies and you don't know your own Democrat policies. Don't get mad because I can name off a lot of Trump senators and congressmen and you can't. Don't get mad at that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact, right? Look at what Trump been doing, right? What about the ICE agents, right? What about the capturing them and deporting them, right? These are policies that I voted for. I voted for this, ladies and gentlemen. I wear this hat because I love Trump's policies, because it's transparent, it's common sense, and it's logic, right? It's simple, right? Look at this stuff. Look at it. He got captured Moderno, right? We control the Venezuela and all the rest of that stuff when it comes down to the oil. It's going to be opened up to the world, just like Iran very soon. This is the president that have stopped 8 wars, a peace president, right? Oh my goodness. We can go on and on and on with what Trump done. 360 days of winning, right? He have signed so many executive orders. They trying to codify them right now. They need to codify all those executive orders. He's gonna make it so impossible that those orders cannot be changed, like when Obama lied and got into office when they cheated the elections. Trump is going to be the one that's going to take Obama down, Hillary Clinton down. They all are going down. They will be arrested. They're going to be on tribunal courts for treason and things like that. I done named so many things, ladies and gentlemen, under what Trump and his policies are, right? You can't name me one under the Democrats and what they have done that benefit the American people. You can name stuff for what they benefited themselves, right? The USAID tells a lot about that. Look at all these. Hold on, I'm just going to pull up these clowns again. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to stun on these clowns like I did before. Hold on, just give me a minute. We got to do it right? Hold on for a minute. Why go down here and we go on and cook them, right? We're going to cook them. So here it is right here. You got people like this and others. There's so many more that haven't done nothing. A lot of the rhinos, along with the Uniparty and these clowns, right? They are the reason inflation is up. They are the reason that a lot of our jobs are overseas right now. They are the reason, right, that we are in this situation right now, right? And what could I say? They can't name one policy that benefit the American people, ladies and gentlemen. You know I'm not lying. Many of y'all know his policies. I know Trump's policies very well. But they can't even give me one about what the Democrats have done. We know what they have done, but these are policies against the American people, not for the American people. These people are much in line on what we call it with the enemy, with the deep state and a lot of other stuff, man. Come on now. You got to be. When you're against Trump, you got to be. You got to be for the other team, which is the team of criminals, right? All these people here are millionaires, every last one of them. And then when we want to find out where they got their money at, it's just like Ilhan Umar. It's a big old mystery. Do these people look super smart to be a millionaire? Do they have any businesses? Do they have any resources, assets where they have got on their own without ripping off the American taxpayer dollar? Absolutely not. You know I'm cooking their behind in here. You don't have no defense against this stuff, right? That's the thing about it. Boy, I tell you, man. Boy. But that's okay, Lou Hawk. You know you ain't got nothing for me, though. I will always walk you when they come in the room, Lou Hawk, but you ain't got nothing for me either, sir. You can't name one policy coming from the left. And I've been calling many of you out, and not one of you have answered my question, right? That's the thing about it. Boy, I tell you, man, they cannot mention one policy that benefit American people. Can't say it with Biden, because we was up 9% with that joker. And it wasn't really Biden anyway. He didn't have his, you know what I'm saying? It was basement Obama. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. That's exactly what it is. Boy, I tell you, you cannot run you can't run America unless you've been elected, right? This is crazy, man. Oh, man. It don't matter, though, because I'm going to tell you this. It don't matter. What matters is that Trump is doing his thing, right? He's look at it. Look at what he's done. Getting America together now. Lowered the crime. This crime ain't been down this low. Was it 20 to 30% drop in over 125 years, man? I'm over here naming all the stuff of what Trump did. Trump put in the National Guards, man. It's a beautiful, man. Please, man. Can't they never name one policy coming from the Democrats? I've been waiting. Ladies and gentlemen. I've been waiting for a Democrat like you with your policies to come into my life. I've been waiting. I'm still waiting. It's waiting on the world to change. What is this? John Mayer? Oh my goodness. We're still waiting. Look at this. Boy, it said, what happens to going after the pedals? Don't worry though, Tiny Tim. That's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Jason Beecher says, we don't, we don't, are that you're broke. Okay. Tiny Tim says, that's because you're in a cult. Tiny Tim, you in the cult, man. I want you to take those shoes off and take your socks off and go tiptoe through those tulips is what you're going to do. Tiptoe through the tulips. Go ahead and tiptoe through those tulips, man. That's what you're going to do. That's what you better do, you know. Oh, man, boy, I love teasing Tiny Tim, man. He's a talk about a cult follower and cult leader, man. That would be Obama. Because a lot of y'all follow Obama. He ain't gave y'all ish. He's been the one that have divided this country, have separated off of race. He used race to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that big ear galoot, look at the 92%. They loved Obama, right? And Obama, look at how he turned his back on America as well as the black community. He is one of the worst, man. Ain't that something? You got Texas Jane just laughing. Boy, they love it when I be clowning them, right? Tiptoe through the tulips. Look at that. Yeah, y'all remember that song by Tiny Tim? Look at it, boy. I tell you, boy. For those that don't know, this is tiptoe through those tulips. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. This is the lunatic libertarian. All centralized systems are fail, you know. All centralized systems under who? The deep state and the globalists, you're correct, are failing right now because Trump is about deregulation, right? The Dems are for regulations, right? They're the ones that started this stuff, destroyed the economy, tried to. They are the ones guilty of sin. They have been doing it. Trump isn't suing the IRS. No, it's going to be eradicated one day. This is what's going to thrust us into the golden age, right? He's going to get rid of you ain't got the memo? You don't know? He's going to get rid of the IRS. He's going to get rid of the central bank, which is the Western Federal Reserve Bank. That's what ultimately what's going to end up happening. Everybody know it. We have had a educational system that was set up for who? For the people that play into the illusional economy, right? It was only for certain people to win. Everybody else is losing. That's exactly what it is. Look at it. This is the reason. When we had the Dems, especially when basement Obama, for those that don't know, you know, because you know Joe Biden wasn't running nothing, it was up to 9%. Shut down the Keystone Pipeline, right? Put regulations on the drilling and everything. They was going to America should be self-efficient when it come down to drilling and energy. Why wasn't that the case to the Dems once again? Y'all don't like answering questions at all, I see. Boy, you know what I'm saying? They don't like answering questions, man. Boy, I tell you, man. They don't have no leadership either. They don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? Daniel, I remember you too, boy. I mean, come in here and get your behind spanked 2 times, boy. I'm going to go ahead and spank that. I'm going to spank that bottom like those, you know. Oops. Hold on for a minute. Let me put it on cue. Hold on for a minute. You got to do it right. Hold on for a minute. I got to slap that. There you go. Got to go ahead and give Daniel a slap. Daniel get his butt slapped again. Y'all remember you before, Daniel, boy? You getting your butt slapped. You're going to get your butt slapped around here, man. Every time you come up here acting a fool, telling those lies, you're going to get your butt slapped. Boy, I tell you. Oh, my goodness, Daniel. It's all good. We done got you together, though. It's okay, though. You know, you can't handle me. Boy, I tell you, man. You know what, I remember Daniel before, boy. Daniel, you ain't nothing but I told him I'm going to make these people famous that come up in here. What is Daniel, y'all? Y'all know what Daniel is?
Beta!
He's a beta male, boy. I tell you. Daniel is what?
Beta!
He's what? His daddy is what?
Beta!
Oh, his brothers is what? What is his brothers?
Beta!
Oh, what about his friends that Daniel hang out? What are they?
Beta!
Okay, I thought so. We got it all understood now. So, yeah, so that's basically what it is, though. Daniel was another beta male, you know. What is this? Shirley Cheryl says Cheryl Schultz says babies crying less than a Democrat. You know you like that though, Cheryl. You know how I do. I like to stun on them, boy. Is what I like to do. Look at that. Oh, that's a pretty baby cry. Boy, Cheryl, you can relate. Texas Jane can relate. I know y'all had babies before. Oh, look at those babies. Oh, it's okay. Boy, nothing like a mom's ears, man. When y'all hear that, y'all come to attention immediately, don't you? Oh, but it's for those big babies up in this room, really. It's for these big babies, you know, like Daniel. He's a big baby. You know what I'm saying? What is this? We got Blue-Eyed American. That's a nice name. Blue-Eyed American, man. Mm-hmm. He says, it said Democrats suck. Yeah, they really do. Democrats suck. You know, suck big time. They're terrible, man. They are terrible. Rudy says Democrat Party sold out to the highest bidder. Yeah, they ain't nothing but sellouts. That's how you see these clowns down below, man. They ain't nothing but sellouts. Look at this. These are the people right here, man, that refuse, right, to do the right thing and stand by the American people. That's all we were asking for, right? Look at this, boy. You know, that's why they always talk about other things, because they know they are losing, you know. And I'm not even an educated person. It's just common sense. You don't need a high education when you just use common sense. I learned that from Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. But yeah, what did Jesse Lee always say? You know,
Beta!
Yeah, that's right, boy. I tell you. Wilbur Howard. What is Wilbur Howard?
Beta!
Oh yeah, I know, man. You know, it's okay. It's okay, Wilbur.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, please.
I appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. Listen to the lady, though, you know. What's it? Jason Beatrice says, Wilbur, the soul was Muhammad Ali, and both are American heroes. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. When they're against, and that's what you already know, Jason, when they're against Trump, they're against Muhammad Ali. When they're against Trump, they're against Rosa Parks. When they're against Trump, they're against Thurgood Marshall. When they're against Trump, they're against who? You already know. What's his name? Things Frederick Douglass, right? When they're against Trump, you know what I'm saying? These are the people that they're against, and many more. Abraham Lincoln, they're against. Jackie Robinson, they're against. Booker T. Washington, they're against, right? Harriet Tubman, these are all Republicans. So this is why I trapped them, right? So when they come up and talk about this and talk about that and Trump, it's a fact. Yeah, I know Cheryl like that. Well, we got another woman in the house. We got Sunshine in here, boy. You can't support Trump and hate the Dems. They are all on the same damn group. Now, you know better than that, Sunshine. That is not true, Sunshine. Boy, that is not true. So, Sunshine, do you know the history of the Republican Party? Let's go ahead and let me see how much information you know. You sound like a quack. Oh, man, boy. I mean, I have to answer the questions. Yeah, they don't answer questions, though, you know. Boy, look at this, though. Cheryl, Texas Jane, you know I don't like to jump on no woman. That's women stuff, man. I'll let y'all take a crack at her. I ain't going to do that to her, you know. I'm going to be nice today. You got my other ladies on here, man. They can tell you that you are wrong, though, you know, Sunshine. You know there's women in here that are Republican. You do know that. Maybe you may or may not realize that, you know. Cheryl says, Tiny Tim, go find your church and sit down. Yeah, Tiny Tim, tiptoe through the tulips. Yeah, boy, I tell you. Wilbur Howard, Trump, the snow roach. Oh, that's no way to talk about Trump. I can't let you get away with talking about Trump. He done so much for this country. What have you done, Wilbur? Nothing.
Beta!
You just a beta male, right? I like how Jason said it. We support Trump, and the Democrats are the fraud squad. Don't matter. That's right.
Beta!
This is your fraud squad right here. These are the ringleaders right in front of us. Boy, I tell you, man. You know, boy, where my harp at? I see some other ladies. I got to give Cheryl Schultz, though. You know, I do this for Texas Jane. You know, I do this for the women, though, too. All y'all ladies get the harp, you know. Except for Sunshine, though. Sunshine don't get the harp. You know, it's just more like doom and gloom clouds is what I have to call Sunshine. You ain't Sunshine, you know. Oh, man. I tell you, man. What's this, Billy? Billy, I'm just going to call you Billy. He says, MAGA is definitely not a cult, right? Think the Democrats support weird. You got the thing with the SHIT, okay, like so-called sex changes, you know? Oh, my goodness. Billy's telling some truth there about the Democrats, boy. The Demo KKK rats. We got Bobby Fischer that's in the house. He says, Dems are out tonight. Name calling, no policy, open borders, men in women's sports. Omar married her brother. Yeah, Ilhan Omar sure did. Sure did. They don't have nothing for us, Bobby Fischer. They do not have anything for us, man. All they know how to do is exactly what you said. How long have I been asking, name me one policy coming from the Democrats? They don't have one. They don't have one. That's all they know how to do. Did Trump lose in 2000? That's all they know how to do, boy. They hide behind silly avatars like this one right here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it ain't even upsetting nobody because we just see it right here. They absolutely have nothing, ladies and gentlemen. They absolutely have nothing. Man, I tell you. But yeah, man, it's so sad. So sad. Right? Let me see here. Jason says Jason Beatrice says the 922 Democrats are fraud squad, team trans terrible. You got that right. I got to even post that up here too. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, boy. You know, turn it up is what was what Cheryl Schultz says. Turn it up. I'm gonna turn it up. I've been turning it down. Should turn it up though. I really should. Let me see here. Sean, she did. What'd she do? Let me see here. Yeah, so yeah, it's been real good, boy. We got Tiny Tim, Tiptoe to the Tulips, Tiny Tim. Well, we got a lot of characters that showed up today, boy. We got Miss Sunshine. Did we run Miss Sunshine out of here? I was light on Miss Sunshine, though, you know. Boy, it was just funny, though. Man, Miss Sunshine, you gone? You still here, Miss Sunshine? Oh, Miss Sunshine, boy. What the? Oh, Miss Sunshine, baby, please, baby, please. You ain't got to go away mad. You know what I'm saying? You can just go away. Oh, you can stay if you want, though. I'm sorry to see her go. Oh, Miss Sunshine, See, I sound like a quack. Oh, Miss Sunshine, don't be like that, Miss Sunshine. You know? What she said? What's Sean talking about? He said, Umar didn't marry her brother, you liar. Answer the question. What she talking about? Oh, it's between you and Texas Jane. Sean Hawkins. She did marry her brother. She did. See, I see a putty cat. She did marry her brother in order for her to stay in the country. She married her brother. How low down do you know they do that too, right? Intermarry. She married her brother and she's stolen money. You know damn well that Ilhan Umar is not intelligent enough to be worth $1 million some odd dollars without stealing it. And I'm gonna say that right on the record. You know, you crazy. Oh my goodness. Boy, Sean, man, are you serious, Sean? You in this cult, sir. You are a cult follower. It's so easy. All too easy, boy. Where my beta thing, Sean?
Beta!
Oh my goodness, Sunshine.
Beta!
Oh my goodness. What about Daniel? What about him? Did Daniel leave too?
Beta!
Oh yeah, I think he did too, boy. I'll tell you, man. Let's see here. Billy has to say, let me see here. Tampon Tim stood in front of a town hall meeting yelling he's going to ban all what? AR-15 style weapons. He called in he called in combat. He couldn't even load a shotgun. I remember that too, right? He couldn't even load a shotgun. And he never seen combat because the day that he was supposed to roll out to command his men, he came up with some old lie back then where he didn't roll out. So this is even worse right here. Boy, I tell you, I remember that. I remember it. Yeah. I said, Omar is a ball B. Yeah, she's much more than that though too. This woman here is something else. Yeah, actually I want her deported. We don't even want her. I don't want her over here in this country. She's too damn. The jails are too good for her in America. Send her over to Somalia, where she have to go for what they know. Go for what you know over there. Boy, I tell you, man. We should name Somalia a penal colony. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is, where you send your criminals and your hardened type of people, right? Therefore, they can understand what true pain and suffering is. You know what I'm saying? That's what should have happened. Boy, I tell you. Yeah. So who is that on the door? Oh, man. Hold on for a minute. Somebody at the door, boy. Let's see. Who else is at the door here before I go? I'm going to go in and answer it. Let's go ahead and answer it. Answer it. Boy, I tell you. Oh, man. It's Kim Jong-un and Xi Jinping. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you know, I want America. I want those traders over here. I will put them to work. Oh, you would? Yeah, I would. I'd take them to work. I would take them to work. That's Xi Jinping. I would make them work and suffer harder. No, I would make them suffer harder than you. No, I make them suffer. All right. Both of them are arguing about who's going to make the Democrat traders suffer, you know. I really think that they both would, because we could, I'll tell you what, fellas, we could send some of our traders, Democrats, over to North Korea, and then we can also send them over to China, too, where they can work in the, the labor camps, where they can understand what real pain and suffering really is. Okay, we got deal. Okay, we got deal. Okay, Kim Jong-un, we got deal. You know, we got deal. Okay, we got deal. You know, it's all good, though. We're going to go ahead and make sure that, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, yeah, Xi Jinping, we'll make sure that we make that happen. And matter of fact, why don't you take our traders, citizens over there, too, you know, let them find out what a real prison work camp looks like, where they can understand what real pain and suffering is, you know. Yeah, they would love that. Don't that sound good? You ain't got to ask to leave the country. We'll do it for you. We'll give you a one-way ticket. You'll fly on Con Air all the way over there to where? North Korea and China, where they would teach you what real fascism, what real communism is, right? That's exactly what it is. Okay, that sounds good. Yep, that's exactly what it is. We need to send, you right though, Billy, we got to send Bernie, I don't think Bernie would even make it though in a actual labor prison camp. He wouldn't make it one day though. He'll still be talking the oligarchy. Yeah. What did you say? Oh no, I didn't say nothing. Okay, I know, right? Oh my goodness, boy! I just love to do I do voiceovers and stuff, you know. Ooh, I just love it. I just want them over here so bad. I know you do, Kim Jong-un. We're going to make sure that we get a lot of these American traitors that was against Trump and all the rest of that. We got to get them over there. Mon Dummy, we got to get them over there. Oh, I want my dummy so bad. I want my dummy. Okay, we'll make sure it happens, though, Kim Jong-un. We'll make sure it's happening. Oh, I want Nasty Pelosi. I want her, too. Oh, yeah, we're going to make sure we get Nasty Pelosi, you know, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. I don't think he would make it, man. I don't think it. What about Obama though? Oh man, can y'all see Obama in a work camp, like a prison work camp? Can y'all imagine that? Oh, I want Obama. I want him. Yeah, I know, right? Yep, we can need to send Chuck Schumer. You right about that. You absolutely right about that. Here we go, posting stuff up. You guys over here posting some good stuff. We definitely gotta send them over here, man. It's a beautiful thing, though. Ooh, I just want them over here. Yeah, we gotta get them. Don't worry, we're gonna get these traders over there, man, where they belong. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that, though, Kim Jong-un. I promise you, we're gonna get them over here. Yeah. Ooh, make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're going to get them over here. Boy, this is it. And those yeah, you're right. Send a lot of those CNN traders over here, too. Ooh, I want them. I want Caitlin. I want to make her work. You know, work in my house. Oh, shoot, boy. Just having a great time, guys. I got to get out of here, man. You guys been great, man. Look at this here, boy. Oh, I just love it. I know you do, though, Kim Jong-un. I know you do, boy. Oh, my lost $30 million. Too funny. I wonder where it is in Somalia. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Oh, my goodness. You're absolutely right, though, Jason. We got to know we cap that money. She got to go and pay up that money, man. Where's that money at, Bobby? Yeah, we got Bobby Fisher says, Ilhan Umar never showed even a little empathy for the 19 million stolen from her district. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah, Billy says, send her AOC. Yeah, we got to get AOC over there, too. Oh, man, she'll be crying every day being over in that prison labor camp, working real hard and stuff like that. She already flexible, you know. Maybe she may be able to survive, though, you know. Yep. Kim Jong-un, come here, AOC. You're going to work hard, you know. You're going to work hard. You're going to work real hard. You ain't going to work hard, though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness, though. Yep. Boy, it's so funny, though, you know. Boy, we got these two leaders over there that would love to get these American traders over there and these politicians, too. Take them over there, the ones that was behind No Kings. I bet you they wouldn't open their mouth about that stuff. No Kings. Yeah, oh, man. Oh, my gosh. It's so funny, though, man. Yeah, so this is why I like to keep this up, too, man. This here, man. It's just so funny, man. It's just so funny. If they were over in North Korea, let alone China, as a foreigner, they wouldn't make it, man. They would not make it, man. It'd be a wrap. Boy, it would be a wrap, man. Look at that. Yeah, Kim Jong-un, man, alone, man. North Korean, oh, my goodness. You got to praise me every day. Every day you got to get down on your hand and knee and praise me. Yeah, which is true. You got to get down on there, you know. Get down on those hands and knees and get to praying. Praise him, you know. Praise me. What is this, Gundam style? Man, I tell you, man. Ooh, man, it's so funny, man. Oh, man, I be clowning on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Even I got much respect for these guys. I don't want to go in no prison labor camp, man. Look at those outfits, man. Boy, they mean business, don't they? Oh, my goodness. The Democrats were kissing King Charles' ass on his visit. They sure was. Talking about no kings. They don't have no idea. They're over here kissing his ass, talking about no kings. You don't even know the history, man. These Democrats are just lost in the sauce, man. They're terrible, man. They're terrible. Joe Biden wouldn't even make it to the floor. But if he had a bike, he would. And if there was ice cream on the floor, yeah, I can see that, though. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here, man. It's been good. It's been cool, man. Clowning what we do best. Clowning these DMs, man. And I'm glad to see a lot of y'all back in the room again, you know. Yep, Stuart, too. It's my, and Jason, you know. A few of my people that are members as well. I got to give some shouts outs to other people as well, too. My mods, though. Texas Jane, you know. Black Guy 9. Right, Slick Nick, and a lot of others. You know what I'm saying? It's been real cool, though, you know. Boy, I tell y'all, man. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I got to get out here and get to work. Boy, I'm going to be working on the night shift. Yep, night shift. But, yeah, it's been all fun. We're going to get this out the way. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been all fun, though, and things. So let's go ahead and get that flag up. We're going to do the American anthem. Yeah, I mean the Star Spangled Banner. You know how I do. I love playing the Star. Don't y'all like it when I play the Star Spangled Banner? Boy, I tell you, man, ain't nobody else does it but me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else do it. And that's the lovely lady that sang that song so beautifully well is Ashley LaRue. You know, give some shouts out to Ashley LaRue. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yeah, Ashley LaRue, boy, I tell you. Yep, making America great again. In fact, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put that one up there, though. Yep, for, what is it, Ashley LaRue that sang this song. Boy, I tell you, I'm going to go and cover that up. There we go. That's cool. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to play the American anthem. Sorry, but Democrat Americans think your party is garbage and things. So let's see here. Hey, blacks, why don't you just paint your face white? FBI gang, man, please, man. You've been cooked a long time ago. Boy, I tell you, man. You should actually watch the beginning of my channel though too. Of this particular video. That's what you should do, this live stream and things where it's not live anymore. I'm a retired military. Did you serve? If not, I am okay. If not, I are now. If not, I are not. What are you trying to say here? See, no, I didn't serve. Who you talking about, Billy? You talking about this dude? Yeah, I didn't serve though, but you know what I'm saying? I got friends that served though, you know. Marines with son in the Hummels, bro. We got Marines. Okay, right there. Sell your soul to views and those dollars or whatever like that. 315 Majestic. You may or may not know, but Republicans don't pay like the Democrats get paid. They don't pay me to do this, sir. I do this because I'm a patriot. I love seeing the country win, and I love seeing the Democrats lose. Give you some education. Why don't you watch this live stream when it becomes a video? Maybe you'll learn something of who the Republicans are. And there's a lot of famous ones. Maybe you'll learn something, right? So that's what I say. But yeah, but other than that, let's go ahead and put the Star Spangled Banner up, man. It's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. The Star Spangled Banner. Boy, I tell you, that's what we're going to do. Where is it at? Where's the Star Spangled Banner at? Okay, there it is. So that's what we're going to get ready to do. But it's been good talking to you guys, man. Talking about some history and things like that. Hold on for one more minute. Just do one more thing here. I'm trying to switch between, there we go, right here. Let's go ahead and fix that here. All right, we just want Safari to be shown. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we're going to play the American anthem, Make America Great Again. Boy, don't that look good, boy. I just say, the Democrats, remember, I gave them a chance, asked them the questions. They don't know any other Democrat policies because there aren't any. I said, name one that'd be good for America. They can't name any. You know what I'm saying? They should have been honest and say, we believe in, illegals being in the country, right? Why don't they say the truth? Because that's what they've been championing against anyway. Why don't they just say something like that? Damn, it's that damn stupid. Oh, man, why don't you tell us what you really think, huh? Boy, I tell you, man. Boy, but other than that, we're going to go and play it. You guys all been great, though. Where my horns at, man? Where my horns at? Yeah, that's what's up. And then for the ladies, what about that? Yeah, that's what's up, though, So I appreciate y'all coming in, right? listen to what I got to say. Once again, make America great again. I'm going to start using this one too, man. This is a nice photo picture of it. So we're going to go ahead and begin the Star Spangled Banner, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be there, be square.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight